dogs, hello stream, welcome to the final day of Chunk by Chunk Hardcore. Now, let's get into things. Should be good on both streams, should be good to go. Currently, we're on day 86, which means today we're going to be streaming for probably like 5 or so hours until we beat it all. I might have to sleep one night or something because of Phantoms, or decide to anyways because of Phantoms. Regardless, we have like 4 hours and 40 minutes, or at the least like 4 hours something to go. And what we're doing right now is we were enchanting to get God Armor. That was the plan. That's what we're going to continue doing. Let's see what we still have to enchant. So I still need a Prot 4 helmet. Yeah, it looks like I still need Prot 4 helmet. Fortune pick or Silk Touch pick? Which one? I know I was just going through and enchanting. Alright, so I need a Fortune pick, Prot 4 helmet, and then do I just need the axe as efficiency 5 on breaking? Yeah. Alright. Let's get a guaranteed enchant and then we'll go for that. Aqua Affinity, that's not guaranteed nothing. Efficiency 4, but it could easily not be anything good. Let's just do a quick enchant and then grind off whatever. I'm breaking, no. Efficiency 4, no. I guess we'll go for that axe enchant, I guess. Let's get back to level 30. Again, we're just gonna be grinding the grinder mainly today. Nothing crazy. It is, though, the final day of Chunk by Chunk, and then after... And I don't even know if I'll make this into a video, to be honest with you. I think I'm probably gonna dive more heavily into horror because they're longer videos and more fun and they're more raw. They're just fun to record, too. But we'll see what I end up doing. Whatever does good is what I'll probably end up doing, to be honest with you. As long as I enjoy it and it does good, then gladly I'll do it. Which is definitely one of them, but this is one that takes a lot more effort and time. I think I'm probably going to be diving more into the horror genre, as I've said a few times now. We'll see. We'll see how things end up going, that is. Keys I need emeralds, which I might in the future. Again, if I do have Phantoms, I will have to sleep to not have to deal with them. Yeah, we're just getting full God gear, and then after we get full God gear, we're gonna probably, I think, mine for copper for the rest of the 100 days, so I can expand the world whenever I'm ready to do that. And then if I do make this video, I don't know how I'm gonna edit it. I mean, we'll see what I end up doing. It really just depends on how good everything does. Like, I might still do the Othering About Minecraft video. I might just end up not. I don't really know what I'm gonna do yet for the channel. I'm planning my next video, though, to be out of sight, so I will have that up. Ideally sooner rather than later. It's actually really easy to edit a video like that. So, like, I'm already 5 minutes through of what probably will be like a 2-hour or something time for the video. Because those are very raw. They're a lot more raw with how you want to edit them. We'll see, though, when those ends up happening. And if you guys want to watch the even longer version, though, the VOD, it's on the VOD's channel, so. But yeah, today we're finishing Chunk by Chunk, and then tomorrow we'll be back with Limelight and Subnautica. I actually might have to go mining on Limelight, so maybe we do a long Limelight stream. I don't know, I really want to play Subnautica, to be honest with you. Because I found out, and I've known this for like a few days now, two locations that we should check out that are for progression's sake we should check out. That makes sense. There's 2 locations, not 1, 2 locations that I've seen that seem to be good for what we need to do, where we need to go. One is an Arctic research base with a 5 research facility, which we can actually get to from like near our life pod, like really safe. And then another is Omega base, which is near the shipwreck that I didn't do. And both those I found out from rewatching, not myself, but Jack Septicai. I started watching his playthrough, a little bit of it. I'm on like his only on like his part 2 of it right now, of like 7, and I'm definitely further along than he is. But there's 2 places he's been to that I haven't been to, or one he's been to. One I've noticed on the map that I didn't look at in my own thing, but looked at in his, and was like, oh, right over there is the fire research base. That I think is where I need to go to progress. I should do that. Fortune on the axe is fine, I guess. I mean, I guess that's fine. Let's do the other Fortune 2 enchant. Maybe it'll be Fortune 2 efficiency 4 and breaking, in which case I have a Fortune axe. Doesn't really matter to have a Fortune axe, but I'll take that, I guess, over a Silk Touch. Silk Touch axes are garbage. I could also trade for more money, so maybe I'll do that. Once it's daytime, maybe I'll grow some trees. Actually, let's just plant some trees now, so they can grow over time. I also might pull up the CS Major, how it's going afterwards. I did buy the token for that, and I want to see if I get my packages and get all of them for getting some rare packages to maybe potentially get something good, but probably just get really, really crappy skins, because that's how it always goes. We'll see, though. For now, though, let me just plant some of these so they can grow overnight. Again, I'm not really planning to make this video. I'm planning to do a lot more horror, so we might go back also to doing more Fear Nightfall on our world, because there's also, like I said, more stuff we can do anyways I'm kind of interested in. Or I might just start, like, a new Minecraft horror stuff. There's definitely a horror Subnautica thing I want to do, though, for sure. I know that. And then Subnautica 2 I want to play when that comes out. The nice thing about horror is it's still very much in the state of, like, more Let's Play-esque, which means it's more raw and more very, very easy, more raw, and more you can just be yourself. Like, you can just be open and honest and react naturally and just talk normally. It's very real. It isn't, like, super well-produced, high-effort, anything. Although I do like those videos, they just take me way too long, to be honest with you. It's just me, man. Like, it takes me 2 months for my last video, and it's a stinker. I mean, yeah, I could do that. Or I could do something like, well, this horror game, probably do just as good, way less effort, way more fun, way quicker to produce. It's like, I think there's a clear winner there. Of course, it costs me more money because I have to buy the game. I already own Minecraft, but I have to buy that game. But also, it's like time is money, and the amount of time I'm spending on that is way less. You know? And it's a game I actually genuinely really enjoyed. I'm not going to do stuff I don't enjoy, of course. I'm not going to play something I don't want to play. If it's like, oh, hey, random, stupid anomaly game, I'm not playing that. I probably won't play like any anomaly games unless they really catch my eye. There was one that caught my eye. The cabin one kind of caught my eye when that came out. But other than that, like, the anomaly games, I don't really like. I can get out of it to be fun to play with friends, though. I can definitely get that, where it's like, oh yeah, hang out with your friend, goof around for like 2 hours. Okay, I can get that. I get that. Sounds like fun. But solo, which is like my main thing, I'm good. Okay, got axe covered. Axe covered, meaning I just need just make sure these are both Fortune 2. Yep. Which means I just need Fortune pickaxe, Fortune 3 pickaxe with efficiency 4, and a prop 4 helmet. And then we just need the mending. So I guess let's guarantee one of those two. No. Let's get a guaranteed enchant. Prop 4. That's a guaranteed enchant. Cool. And then we'll have that done. Let's get that real quick. And then the only thing we need left is the pickaxe. And of course, we gotta get all the mending and start combining them, which of course is just all XP. And then after we get that, we'll have quite a few of the extra days to just mine copper. Or I guess just expand. Maybe not necessarily mine copper. Enough copper, though, to expand a whole nother ring around. That would be ideal. At least another whole ring would be ideal. Because I want space for if I do decide to do an extra 100, whether that's just like free time play or whatever, or I do end up uploading this because like horror stuff doesn't do good, then I can make this into a whole extra ring. I can add a whole extra ring around here and then get more branched out into things like the ocean, where I can eventually, hopefully eventually, get a automatic drown farm. Maybe not automatic, just at least a drown farm that I can like sit and grind. Maybe automatic, I don't know, we'll see. But a drown farm is the goal, nonetheless. I was being loud there, my bad. Oh, and Mike's way turned up. I was probably loud this entire start of this stream. My bad, VOD Frogs in stream. That's gonna make a VOD Frog unsub probably. My bad, VOD Frogs. Yeah, we'll be back on Limelight though tomorrow. Today's the plan is just to go around killing, have fun. Tomorrow the plan is to probably, like I said, play a little bit of Limelight. I don't know what I want to do on Limelight yet. I have to figure out what spawners I can make without Redstone, or we start on Redstone. I think we might start on expanding the hallway so we can get Redstone. Because we need a lot more Redstone and gold. So I think we're going to expand probably to the mining sector. And probably start that. That way we can continue making stuff. And have the fourth part of our base. And then after we get that, some Subnautica. Because again, there's two locations that I want to explore that we have at this point in the game that I haven't explored. And then if I don't know where to go after that, I could just kind of free explore underwater. Because I know near where the ladies' base is, there's a lot of underground stuff I didn't explore that would give me a lot of new resources. Maybe even, potentially even, it will lead me to getting synthetic plant fiber, spiral plant clippings for these synthetic fibers, which are good because I need those for more parts. Ideally, I want to progress in the story though. I don't know what I need to do for the story, so I'm gonna keep watching Jacksepticeye though. If there's like anything that I'm stuck at, I'm not gonna watch ahead of where I am though with Jacksepticeye because that just seems like not a good idea. Like I don't want to spoil anything for me. But if like he's caught up and he knows where to go next and I don't, then we'll like probably follow his lead. If I get to a point where I'm ahead of him but lost and he finds something that was like in the past that I don't know about, then I can go back and get it. Regardless, there we go. I got that god helmet done. I mean, now I just need the pickaxe and then we're all good. Pickaxe. So I just need fortune and fortune 3 and efficiency 4. Let's credit it off. Let's just get it guaranteed fortune 3. And then it's very likely also gonna have fortune. And then we're good to mine for an extra set of chunks. Fortune 3. Guaranteed? Yep, guaranteed. Alright, let's get to 30 again. Put his armor out. Alright, these are going to take a while to refresh, so what we should do is cut down some of these trees if I have a spare axe anywhere. I can just use this. I'm planning to combine it anyways. Let's get down all these trees, and then that was a lot more damage than I expected. That's bad. Let's cut all these down though, and then use the wood for sticks so we can get some emeralds. We can also trade emeralds for trade 6 for emeralds and then get the emeralds for experience. Really good. That's a nice thing too about me doing more horror content, is it'll get me more used to talking in the moment and getting more used to talking in the moment and having it be all clear and concise. Same with streaming. Get me more used to yapping with like even without needing to know what I want to say, without having like random pauses like I just did there. Get me better at it. Yeah, we'll probably end up doing a lot more horror stuff because horror stuff is just fun. It's just fun. I really like horror games, especially when they're free to play. I do have a line to set though. Like I'm not going out of my way to buy any game that's going to cost me more than $10 to play, even if it's like, especially if it's like with people. Because with people over $10, that's $40 for me. So we're just gonna be playing a lot of free for like the smaller, easier horror games. There's a lot of free horror game stuff because there's a lot of really good free horror game stuff. Like I mean, a lot of really good free horror games. In fact, there's some of them on Steam. So what we'll end up doing here soon is either doing a horror game or playing Limelight. One of the two will be the main focus for like the VODs channel VOD for the day. One of the two every day will either be like something like this or Limelight or whatever that I'm doing VODs for. The main focus of the VOD channel will be the start of... Main focus of the stream will always be that one of those. Whether it be a horror game or a Limelight session or whatever. one of those will always be the main focus of the stream for the day. Always. Is I'm breaking on it? Yeah. Cool. Which means we still do a lot of Limelight. Just either doing Limelight or horror. Yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll do... Maybe actually instead tomorrow of doing Limelight, we'll do a quick horror game. That way it's just a quick stream. I don't know. Because there's that one horror game I was looking at. So maybe we'll do that, but I don't know. I don't want to go all in on horror in case horror doesn't do good. I think my standards for horror, though, are going to be a lot lower than my standards for... like the current videos I was doing though, because it's less effort. It's a lot easier to produce, a lot less effort, a lot more fun. Because not saying that what I'm doing now isn't fun, but the current style of videos I'm doing now are taking me way too long. There are a lot of hours and a lot of work. And well, if I can produce like 4 of them in the time it takes me to produce 1, then obviously the standards would be 4 times less. Or like me doing more of it. Clearly. So in my head, if this video does like 1,000 was my standard before, I got 200. There's one. Even if it even does as good as my last video, I will be insanely happy. And then I'll be like, okay, well we're doing more horror. Horror's just fun. It just is. I get it. It's just fun. It also surprisingly isn't like horror games. The horror game genre is like very saturated. It is like Minecraft in the sense it's oversaturated, but Minecraft is oversaturated, high quality. Horror games like oversaturated, but it's like personality based. So it's like people, you gotta just watch who you like personality wise. Like for horror game people that I watch, I'm like, I love Jack, I love Markiplier, I like Eddie, Special Eddie. Those are the people I like, right? But a lot of people have theirs that they like Corey Kenshin or Dashi or like H.O. this, I really like, for example, too. But everybody will have like their own people they like, mainly because of personality, which is kind of nice. Especially considering I'm playing like stream a lot more anyways. Like, my main thing is I am streaming. You don't really come to streams to see anything exciting happen. Because like, look what we're doing right now. Is this exciting? No. It's me being here boring, just sitting here enchanting, doing fuck all. Twitch actually announced a lot of cool features recently though. A lot of very exciting cool features. Like monetization for affiliate, and in general, anybody can be monetized now. So if you're like a small streamer with 1 viewer and you get, you know, and you have 1 average viewer, but that 1 average viewer donates to you, you would still get the money. It just would be stuck on Twitch, so you'd have to gift it to someone else until you get affiliate. But affiliate's a lot easier to get now. And then there's also like a bunch of cool features like rewinding on Twitch, which is good, and also an extra reason for people that sub to you. I think it's good. It gives more incentive for people who are subbed. They're like, oh, I want to rewind this. Cool. Also, and this is a big thing too, for me, it makes esports more profitable. Because my biggest thing, for like me personally, I watch esports on YouTube. Because on YouTube for esports, like I said, I like being able to rewind and see like what happened in what specific match, right? You couldn't do that on Twitch. You can now, but I don't know if it's out now, but you can't do that on Twitch, or you couldn't do that on Twitch. Now you can just straight up do that. If someone subs to an esport like live stream channel, maybe a tournament organizer like Blast, for example, because right now the Awesome Major's going on, and that's Blast. For example, them, right? If you are subbed to Blast, you can rewind it on Twitch. I think it's a good thing. It makes it more monetizable for esports content, which I think is just a good thing. To have more companies and organizations and everybody see the value in esports. Because then it makes them want to do more esports stuff. I love esports, and that's true. I don't know why, because I suck at like every game. I was playing Splitgate last night for quite a bit because it was really fun. I was playing it with Ree and Zai. I probably won't end up streaming that. I don't know. But I absolutely was getting, like, I was doing really fine at first,
And even this morning it carried over. I was just starting to get fried, and I'm still getting fried. Even this morning I played like one game. I think I played, yeah, it was like literally one game. I'm just getting fried. Like, I was doing so good. I was doing, not so good, but I was doing decent to start out with, and it was just me and Zai. When he got there, I was still doing decent some of the time. But most of the time, I was just getting absolutely fried. Like, I'm just washed at every game now, apparently. I am a boomer. Apparently, like, I just am insanely bad at every shooter game now. And it's, like, abundantly apparent. Like, I'm just real bad, man. Probably because I don't really play a lot of shooter games anymore, to be honest with you. So, like, everything's just bad right now. Like, my decision-making, my thought process, like, everything. It's just bad. Do I really care to fix that? No, I don't really plan on playing. Swiggy, I plan to play a little bit for fun. That's just, like, I don't care. I can be bad at that. It's for fun. Yeah, I definitely am, doing pretty poo-poo. Let's keep the axe on me, because I need to enchant some stuff. But, with that, we have all the equipment, and now we just need to start combining them. So the chest plate is good. The boots, though, are going to take a lot of combining. And I mean a lot of combining. Let's start worrying about that. This is the prop form breaking, so that's the base. Let's get everything else first, and then put on the base. So get everything else, and then what does it take to put on the base? For prop 4, it takes a lot. Yeah, it takes a lot for prop 4, so it takes 28. So let's keep that on the side, so I know it's, this one's done. Let's put this up here. Actually, put this... Yeah, I guess right there. These ones are a lot, so put those aside. These two are done. These ones take a lot. Helmet, what do you take, helmet? Probably also a lot. For prop 4. 23! Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Helmet is 23, so I need 28 or 23. Okay. Pickaxes, what do these take? Not bad. There we are, and now I have literally no XP. But at least those are done. What the other one? 5. Well, okay then, let's get 5 levels and then do that. Throw both those, combine those for 5. I have them out still. Boom. Just needs a mending book. Next, the axes. 23 or 19. So most expensive to least expensive. Shovels. My bad. Oh goddamn, that thing shreds. Wait, that was a mistake. Fuck. Grab the piece of dirt. Nice. What do these take? 13 or 11? Okay. These ones are 11. So these are the new cheapest. What bows? $8. So these bows are the next cheapest. Then how about these? $15. Alright, so how many books do I need then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. Good to know. 10 books, then we got a whole mending. Actually, not 10, 9, because the bow I don't need a book for. Probably combine that sword first so I can start using that to kill and have it just instant repair. Alright, let's go trading. After I cut down these last trees, let me go grab the axe again. Pick these up for now. I'm really interested though to see how the video does. I hope it really does good. Be my first kind of doing it like that where it's longer and a lot more bigger. Because again, it'll probably end up being 2 hours. I still have 3:30 on the timeline, but it'll probably end up being 2 hours with like low voiceover too. But really, it's always nice to change things up because then you can see what you're doing good at production-wise, what you can improve on production-wise. Like my voiceovers right now are pretty rough, but I'm pretty fine at like intro voiceovers because it's like a quick little snippet. It's just overall when I'm doing a lot of voiceovers, it get kind of rough. And right now we're doing heavy voiceovers, so it kind of doesn't, you know. And my videos also take too long. That's like the big thing I need to address. My videos take too long, so I think it'd be better to do more quick videos. More in the moment was a solution to that too, but more in the moment and then also less hours would be the ideal combo. Which horror content definitely would be, because horror content's really, really easy to get videos from. And then occasionally I will still have the bigger video like Subnautica 2. That'll probably take forever to play through. Probably. Presumably. Oh, I'm just realizing now, I think I agreed to play Roblox with Zion them later. I mean, that's fine. We can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. Yeah, we played Spooky for a few hours last night. This was pretty fun. Also, it gives me more free time to do things like play Spooky with people or like play CS and not feel like so guilty about it when I'm making quicker videos because I'm uploading more often instead of taking forever to upload consistently. I should make videos quicker that are more fun, that I enjoy more, that I can also just stream and have a lot of fun streaming. So it's like, you know, I don't know. I like when there's a good horror game. I like horror stuff. I like it's family, but true. I do love good. Do love a good horror game. All right, you're maxed out. How about you? I'll trade with you. You guys really don't want to trade sticks. You guys really don't want to trade sticks. Alright, let me trade with the librarian. Hello, good sir. I'm going to need as many mending books as you can provide. I don't have a mending villager. Oh! I just got one for bookshelves, I realized. I don't have a mending. Okay. Do I have any books to make another lectern so I can get a mending villager? So I should do that. Yeah, it's all just combining the stuff now. Let's definitely combine the sword though next, so I don't have to keep swapping that out. Ooh, baby zombies. Ooh, your thorns. Let me get that thorns out of here. Well, that wasn't thorns. I don't know which one was thorns then. Alright, that should be enough. Drop. Drop, drop, drop. Drop. Let's go and combine the swords real fast. These actually won't be good. Which one was 19? There was one that was 19. Was it this one? 23.
5, but that clearly isn't the right one. 23. Okay, well this is this one I can do. $11 and $8. Yes, let's do those two. Get both of those done. I'm gonna keep a bow on me. I can put up the lapis, so I don't need that on me anymore. Shovel, done. Yep. What order are these? Right. The cheapest, most expensive. Okay. The problem is it's like every arrow. The punch on it isn't bad though. Alright, let me plant a couple more trees probably. No, I still have plenty of wood. Let's go grab any extra like carrots or anything as well as iron, because I could trade all of that. And let's just get the books figured out with the lectern and stuff. Never picked this up. Alright, let's put this up, see if I can make another lectern, or if I have another lectern. Do I anywhere have books or a lectern? No book. No book. Book. So I can make lectern. That's not gonna be enough slabs. Alright, let's make a lectern. Wait, isn't a lectern just that? No. Lect. Oh, right, it's a whole bookshelf. But that would have been enough for this, so I could just use those. I don't know why I did like the enchanting table, but for lectern, I don't know, makes sense. Alright, let's go buy a bookshelf, and then we need to make another lectern so we can get a mending villager. That'd be ideal. Also go see if they harvested anything for me. They have. Nice. Not a whole lot, but a good amount. Let's put those bone meal and stuff up. I'm not really needing to get crops right now. Cool. There we are. What are trapdoors on me still? Since when did I get trapdoors on me? Put them in there. There we go. And now inventory way more organized. Go get a villager for that. I also need the iron to trade. Let's get a mending. Let's get a villager with a lectern though, and then I can start getting. Finally, I can start getting a couple of mending books. I'm gonna need 9 in total, so we gotta make sure we get 9 in total. I need to buy real quick a bookshelf, because I need to make a lectern. No, you're gonna jump off of that. Don't do that, please. We're safe. Put it right here. Make a quick. What? That was just the recipe. Oh wait, no, the other way around. My bad. Alright, new librarian. Who's gonna take it? Wait, hold on, not right there. Who's gonna become a librarian? You, good sir. Nope. Nope.
Nope again. Hey, can I trade 6 with you now? I can't. Sell you iron real quick. You also sell you iron real quick. You also sell iron real quick. You sticks. No. What you sticks? Yes. Don't have any sticks. Make some more real fast. I also need to trade the farm stuff with farmers, which I almost forgot about. And there should be plenty of emeralds for... Maybe plenty of emeralds for... the mending books. Looks like it is. We'll see. Well, okay then. This should be plenty for all the mending books, probably, even if they're, like, decently expensive. Thank you, good sir. Alright, now I just need to trade with... Well, first off, you will take the rest of the iron. Get out of the way. You will take the rest of the iron. Pair that up with you. Neither of you are cheaper. Wild Archer with you. Cool. And that should be plenty. Okay, now I need to cycle you. Until I have you with mending. Which I can't cycle trade, so I just slowly place, and then eventually I'll have mending. Nope. Just need mending, that's literally all I need. Loyalty per 1, not even 3, 1 per 15. That's crazy. Why in the hell would I want Frostwalker? I'm not trying to make teleporters, man. I'm good. I'm not in need of more of stasis chambers. Fire prop for 56? You're insane. Please, someone reasonable, come take this. Yeah, that's kind of reasonable, but I want it to be mending, and then that would be very reasonable. Oh yeah, you. I'm gonna need 3 bookshelves worth of books. I need 9 mending books. Thank you. Who took that? Nope, swap it out again. Flame for 8 actually ain't bad, but I don't need that. Again, I just need mending, and then we're all set. Brother, at least they're both right here, so I can like fast swap them really easily. Okay, that's it. I'm grabbing the axe so I can swap it faster. I'm also really quickly gonna enchant these, I think? Or 23? They are. Let me kill real fast to get the level. There we go. Combine the helmet, and then I have that done, at least. Another piece finished. Well, minus the mending, of course. And then boots. All that. Alright. Back to trading. Alright, axe. I needed the axe to quick combine. You'd be able to quickly pick up and combine. Or at least annex. That would take forever. Let's just take the diamond one. It's gonna be combined soon anyways, and we'll get all that back, so it really won't matter. Emergency 5 actually ain't bad, to be honest with you. Normal circumstances, that wouldn't be bad. But this isn't normal circumstances. This is the circumstance in which I need mending. You go downstairs and become a librarian real quick. Oh, never mind. It was just you that became it. Flame, no go. No, no, no go. No, no, no go. Who became the second one? They're not gonna take the job during night, are they? Nope. Okay. Let's wake you up, put a thing near you, and then see if you take the job. Both jobless. Go to the block. Go to the lectern. No, really? Okay, I have to sleep tonight then. I have to do it eventually for Phantom, so let's just do it now. Like at least trade cycle. Then get mending this morning, and then be good and awesome. Job block. Who wants it? You? Not good enough. How about now? Who now? You get out of bed and come over here. Prop 4 actually isn't bad, but I don't need it right now, so. Depth Strider 3, not good enough. Nope. Just give me mending, please! Cycle trade is so nice for this, but I don't have it on. Thorns 1, I don't need thorns. Silk Touch for 10 is actually really good, but all I literally need is mending. I have everything else that I got really, really quickly. The only thing I need left is mending. Mending. Alright, there's mending. Every single book. I need more emeralds, shockingly enough. Okay then. Let's go get more. Iron and sticks are the main things I was trading, so let's get a little bit more iron. And grow another tree or two. And we should be good. How much iron we got? 44. Take that. Grab out dark oak saplings. Where are my dark oak saplings? Right there. Grab these out and the bone meal. Grow a tree or two, cut them down. Let's put in right here all the mending books. Seven, 8, 9. Cool. Pick up all this. There we are. And then do another tree real fast. Yeah, I'm definitely going back to doing more horror-based, which would also include then Minecraft Or the thing about the Fear Nightfall stuff was really fun because it was like a quick 5 hour for like the first two. Only the last one was like a lot bigger. They were really fun because they were like quicker and more like story-based while being quicker. Which I definitely would want to maybe do more Minecraft horror, maybe. I'm not playing like right now though. I might. There's just a lot. If there's not like if I'm doing more horror and there's ever a time where there's not, I think I'll probably save it. I think if I can do Minecraft horror at any time, it'll probably do good. I'll probably save it for when there's nothing good coming out anytime soon. Which is not right now, because right now after Out of Sight, I have the new FNAF horror game, which actually looks really good. Like, I'm not really a big FNAF person. Like I'm not really into FNAF, at all really. But the new game is actually like open world, it looks genuinely pretty good. Like, you know, not open world, open environment. Like, you're not stuck in a world. It looks genuinely pretty good. Like, I'm not a big FNAF fan, and me looking at it, I'm like, I would play that gladly. So, I think I'm going to play it gladly. Unless it's like really expensive, then probably not. The thing is, unless it's like some sort of big release, which I guess that is. Unless it's like some sort of big release, which I guess that is, I don't really want to spend more than like $20. Which, if that's like 25, I might, but if it's like more than that, probably. It depends on the price of it, of course. I don't want to spend more than like a set amount per video. That's the big problem though with horror, is that I spend more money, but I can also upload more. And, like the return is like way better. We'll see though how horror does for me. I mean, of course it could always just do bad. You never know. That could be 10 out of 10 videos instead of 1 out of 10, which would be bad for YouTube wise, because if the YouTube works is 10 is bad, 1 is good. We'll see though. You never know until you do. Thank you. That's probably enough. Thank you. Move you over there, and let's get out of here. That's all the mending books I need. Even though I can combine them all, and that means we will end up with probably like 10 or so days to mine for expanding the border. That's what I want to do, is expand the world before we end up ending it off. All right, let's get combining. So I need to combine the axes, sword, and boot. Boot, cheapest is 28. Sword, cheapest is 15? Yeah. Oh, I thought that was way more expensive. 15. 19. Let's do that one now. Alright, axe is done. Sword's 15. I need 15 and 28. Is that really the cheapest for brought for? Yes, so 28. Okay, so I need 28 and then 15. And then I need to just put the mending books on, which is also going to be expensive. Yeah, it comes out in 10 days, so the 13th is when it comes out, if I remember right. We will play that when it comes out. The new FNAF horror game. Just to make sure that it's out on the 15th. Let me check. I went to go check, and I pulled up Pokemon TCG, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just instinctively, I was like, let me see if I have a pack. Let me load up Steam. I believe it's out. I'll check my wish list. I believe it's out on the 15th. I don't want mobs to stop despawning, so I guess I could pause on Lost Focus, but I don't really want to do that just in case something bad happens. Want to still be able to, like, be here. Sort by release date. That's how I have it. My normal thing sorted. 6/13. So yeah, 10 days. In 10 days,
new FNAF will be out, and I will play that probably as soon as it comes out. If I get this video out, of course, and it does good, then as soon as that comes out, we'll play that, and I'm excited for it. And then for bot horror games, again, I don't want to buy or play any that are over like $10 for me personally. If I think they're gonna be like a shorter video, it's gonna be like $50 for 5 random games if they're all $10. $10 max per game. Max. Unless I think it's gonna be like a good standalone video. And then in which case I'm willing to spend more, because you know it's a standalone. Basically, I'm willing to spend $50 for a video. Basically. Maybe less for a standalone though. We'll see. I think it's good, then yeah. Thing is, if it's like expensive, I'll probably have to do what I did with this game. With what's it called? I'm blanking on the name. Without a Sight, where I waited to see someone play a little bit of it. Like I watched Eddie play the first 10, I think it was 14 exact minutes of it. I think it was like literally 14 minutes. I actually now just finished watching him play the whole thing while I was editing mine a little bit. But I didn't get far while watching, of course. But I really wanted to watch Eddie's POV of it. So I watched 14 minutes of it, saw it, and was like, okay, I need to play this. And then put down the video, start playing it. If, and big if, it's a game like that, then I, of course, will watch before. But the FNAF game, though, I think looks like I'm going to like it. So I definitely want to play it. Worst case, they play this for like an hour and they get a refund. So, I guess it depends, like, on the price. If it's, like, really expensive, then okay, I'll know. Unless I watch and it looks good. Yeah, this should allow me upload a lot more. That's why I want to do this. A lot more upload and a lot quicker videos. A lot more content, which I think is good. Oh, I almost grabbed that redstone. I actually don't need it. I mean, I'm still gonna grab it, but I don't need it. I need redstone in Limelight still, though. Very much need redstone in Limelight. Need a whole lot in Limelight, in fact. I'm currently like really out, and like all my projects need redstone. But these now I just need to put mending on these, plus the boots, of course, which are 28 before I can even discuss the idea of putting mending on it. Oh, I do have a pack. Okay, let me do a quick rip real quick. I still have to open for the new pack. It looks like... How many? I've opened 30. I still have to open, after I open this one, 19, because this will be my 31st. And then I can get back to opening Genetic Apex, which I still need a lot of. The bad thing about whenever a new pack comes out is it like shows all the cards, like all the cards for the current pack is in the Wonder Pick. And it's like, I don't want those out of the Wonder Pick. I want new stuff from old packs, not stuff I don't need from the new pack. Or new stuff from the new pack that I might get from pulling it myself, because I'm currently pulling those. Basically don't want to Wonder Pick anything I'm actively pulling. Yeah, basically now I just need to farm up XP. Yep. Trading is a good way to get XP too, though, so maybe I do more tree cutting. Although then that makes that... I'll wait until I have mending on that, I think, to do that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess I could get mending on the axe right now. Both of which, with mending, how much do these take? 3. Do that. And 3. Do that as well. So I can cut down trees, and speed things up a rather significant amount. I'll say, excuse me, grow. Really considering right there when it wouldn't grow. I was like, why is this tree just not... Like, I was like 13 or 14 bone meal before I decided to... I was like, what's going on here? I don't have unlimited... Well, I do, technically. I don't have a drop spawner set up, though, so it's not like automatic. Although I can set up stuff like that now. If I... That's why I want to expand. So if I do more of this, for whatever reason, I can do more of this.
Alright, that's all that. What day actually am I on? About to be 90s. We have 10 days left as expected. I have a lot of days to go still, but we will have them all mending up, and then we will be able to mine for the copper we need for the last few. Because I do want to add another ring around here, which would mean I need 3, 3, 3, 3, plus corners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 12. So 16 in total. To make it, well, 16 by 16. Or, yeah. No, make it 4 by 4. Yeah, which would be 6. Would that be an extra 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it would be 16. Okay. So 16 extra chunks around here, and then we're all good. It's only 28 though for the next mining of stuff. Okay, there's a lot built up in there. Let's go kill him real quick. Alright, throw out all the garbage. Like that. Wait, no, I need those sticks. Like that. And that, and that. Alright, back to country zone. How does that even... Oh, it was my offhand. That's how. I was like, how did I just strip that log on accident? It was in my offhand, and I didn't pay attention to it. Alright, let's get all this down. Get chunk by chunk fully done. Exciting. Get to full 100 today, which is very, very exciting. And like I said, tomorrow we'll be working on probably Limelight and Subnautica. I might just do a horror game, though. A quick horror game. A presumably quick horror game. At the very most, it'll probably be like an hour. That way we can get even sooner to Subnautica. Because I really do want to do something Subnautica. Or we just start on doing what I want to do on Limelight, which I think I'll probably end up doing. I don't really want to get too ahead of myself on horror in case horror doesn't do good. Which is very likely. I don't really want to... You know, I mean, the game's free, so even if it would just be time wasted. But, I mean, it'd be the same kind of as Limelight, where it's, like, filler, kind of, for me. Not really, but, like, Limelight's, I think, different than that. But it's, like, I don't have a video I'm recording right now, so what am I doing instead of recording? I'm playing this. So it'd be, like, the same thing of, like, what am I doing instead of recording? I'm playing this. I would still upload a VOD for it, is what I'm saying. It would still be on the VODs channel. So, like Limelight. But I think we should get on Limelight and start making the mining tunnel. At least for the 2 hours or so. However long it takes to glassify that up and do that. And then we'll hop on over to Below Zero tomorrow and get to work on that. Maybe Wednesday we do the other horror game. I don't know. Maybe we don't do it sometime sooner. I don't know. There is definitely that other horror game that we looked at that I do still want to do. So, whenever I get around to it. That skeleton has a sword. They don't do that. I guess that one did, but they don't do that. Grab this. This looting is actually getting me a lot of random garbage. So much that aren't that bad, actually. So much that aren't that bad, actually. Interesting. Where are all those? That. I don't even know how that sapling fell that far. That's insane distance. Keep forgetting to swap it. Yeah, you can use all these to trade with the villagers, which should also level me up really, really fast, because trading with villagers levels up really, really quickly. Levels you up really, really quickly. Alright, let's go and trade all of this wood for and sticks for experience. I guess and emeralds, but mainly experience. That's the main thing I want to trade for. All the XP, the sweet XP I'll get. Oh, let's also grab the iron that I can trade, because that's also good experience to trade that. Although it'd be useful to start hoarding onto it, it'll be loaded whenever I'm in the world, so it'll be fine. And if I want, later on I can like put up chunk loaders too if I really, really wanted. Not planning to though, actively. Let's trade. Any more Fletchers? Lots more Fletchers. It's just good XP. Like, I don't even need these emeralds. It's just good XP, though. Alright, more 6 than product. Let's now sell iron, if any of them have a cheaper price for iron. Or... where's the last iron trader? Hey, you are 3. Thank you. That got me almost to 28. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Pretty close. Tasty. Let's see if I can combine these yet. Nope. 28. Alright, let's get to 28. One level off. So close. So close to hitting it. Alright, let me go and put up this iron. Actually, grab all the iron. Let's see if I have any food to trade as well. Hello, Iron Golem. Carrot and potato. They're still working, which is nice. Probably better if they're both carrot, to be honest with you. Just how little I have. Mel's here. Hello, Mel. Just how little there is. Probably be best to just make them all carrot, but that's what it is for now. Wait until they die. Get out all the iron. Like I said, though, tomorrow we'll be on Limelight, and like I've been saying, like multiple times, because I repeated like multiple times now. I don't know why. I just like I don't really have anything to talk about. But tomorrow we'll do Limelight. It's been a while since we've been on Limelight. Well, tomorrow we'll play Limelight. We'll start the mining tunnel, and then we'll probably go out the stream where we'll have to mine for a while, to be honest with you, because we do currently need a lot, and I mean a lot more redstone. So we're currently out entirely. If only I didn't sell that block of redstone a very long time ago, but I didn't know what all my plans were at that point. So. If I did, I would have maybe kept the redstone. Probably not either way, but maybe kept the redstone. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I just need a little more. There we go. Let's combine these boots, and then I just need to put mending on every single piece of armor, and we're good. Boom, boom. Now get out everything, and I mean everything, and all the mending books, which not a big deal to do. Are they all? This one's 5. So let's start with the armor, I guess. The armor is 5, 5, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 2. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 2. So I know. So keep 4 books on me. Put the rest up. The rest of everything up, actually, not just the books, but everything else. Put up all these. That's good. These are good. Oh, I guess it's just that I'm putting up. Okay, just do this stuff on me. Put up the bones and the bone meal and all this for now. I don't think I'm gonna need any more of that. Maybe, but now I'm just combining, which is really, really, really quick, because all I gotta do is turn over, kill every quick trade, and then I can get them all combined, and then we'll use the last, looks like 10 days to mine copper and expand before we end up being done with these 100. That's 5. Cool. Not a thing extra. Let's get the boots done, and then 3, 2, 2. Which should just be quick killing. And everything else will also be cheap, so. There's the boots. 3, 2, 2. And then we got it all good. That's 3. Combine the helmet. And 2, 2. We can combine. I just realized I didn't trade the food, but it's fine. I'll have food to eat, finally. Wait, 3. I know that was 3. Okay, we're good. 2. I need a new anvil. I have to wait a little bit. Okay. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I can just wait a bit. For more iron, unless I have iron stashed somewhere, but I doubt it. I just need like literally a teeny bit more. Because that'll be the 3 blocks, and then I just need 2 pieces. 2 pieces. 2 pieces. No 2 pieces? Okay. The 2 pieces are right behind me right now. Oh dear god. I didn't realize how much damage that would be. I don't have my new armor on yet. That could have been very bad. I could have just risked everything on day 90 for no reason. That was bad. That was very stupid. Should be fine, though. Almost got the con armor made. In fact, I didn't even need to kill him, because right there is the rest of the iron, but no, it is what it is. And there we go, new anvil. That was very dumb. That could have been the end, right there at the end. It's like, why did I do that? That's 2. Combine these, and I have full god armor that I'm going to put on straight away in case I do something stupid again. There we go. Take off all my armor. God helmet. God chestplate. God... Oh, these got all mixed up. God leggings. And God boots. All of which with Prot 4. Also, though, with the extra stuff like Aqua Feign Respiration and Depth Strider and Feather Falling. Of course, no Soul Speed, but don't really need that one too much. I haven't even been to the Nether at all. I don't even have a Soul Seed book. Probably go get one if I really wanted, but I don't really want it right now, so don't really need to. Now I just need to combine these last 3 tools with mending, which all of which should also be cheap, and then we're good. 3, 3, and 3, all of which take 3. So if I just get 9 levels right now, it's all done. We got everything combined, and then we can mine to expand some copper. Then we can go and mine some copper. That way, I can expand this full thing, this whole entire area, an extra row. that I eventually will use for other stuff in next 100 if I do another 100. People want me to do another 100. That is. There you go. That's an extra. That's all the way up to 9 levels. Third all this. Nah. Don't need any of these. Cool. Let's get them combined, and then we're good to go on mining. Combine this. Combine that. And combine that. And I got God Tools. There we go. Just like that. No longer need to carry around this crappy pickaxe. I can now start carrying around a God Silk Touch and a God Fortune. Which is so nice. So very, very nice. Regardless, let's put up all this stuff I don't need, like the emeralds and the spare pickaxe and the random potatoes I've been carrying. And now I think we're good to start mining for a bunch, and I mean a bunch of copper. And for that, I'm going to want to take some coal with me. It's probably enough. Take a bit of torches, so I have extra. Yeah, that's probably plenty. Alright, let's go mine some copper. I want, like I said, to expand an entire row around everything. So next time I'm back, I can do that. The question is, though, how many world cores do I already have? I think I already have 2. I might have enough of the world cores, too. I don't know if I have enough of the world cores. We might want to mine the copper first, which now will be way more efficient. Let me write down real quick for the chunk by chunk. He said you turn this into a video. The order of everything. Start getting God gear. Almost stupid death. Get full God gear with mending. Now we're on mine all the copper I can find with a God pick to expand for making a drown farm. That's what we're doing. Mine all the copper and cobble, because we also need to do that. Then we can expand a whole extra set of rows. So next time we can make a drown farm. That's the plan. First, though, let me see how many world cores I already have. I think I already have 2, in which case I just need 14 more, which is a lot. And I mean, it's a lot. But a nice thing is I can go over the edges, but that's like really, really risky at this point, so I might as well just go mining layer by layer down the God picks, since they will be really, really fast, and I can also repair them really, really, really quickly. Fortune, I can also get them quicker. Before I do that, I should probably go get all the diamond that I left down here in the basement a very long time ago and almost forgot about. This diamond right here, and that little bit of diamond right there. Is this also a tiny bit of diamond? No, it isn't. Okay. Let's see how much we end up getting from, so far, 6 from 2. Not bad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 veins in total, which ended up getting me 15 diamonds. It's a little less than average, but not bad, not bad. 15 diamonds I can now use for whatever, which is still good, which I can now get everything villagers, so I don't really know what I need those for, but maybe I make a couple jukeboxes or something. I don't know. Regardless, how many world cores do I currently have? I currently have 1. Okay. It means I just need to get still the cobble for all the rest. Let's probably get the world cores before we get the copper, probably. That way I have the ability to expand. I just need the copper to finish expanding. Let's also see how much copper I have so I know how much I need to get in total. Because you need 4 blocks per world chunk. So I need to see how much I currently have. Actually, I guess I don't need to mine cobble. Because while I'm mining copper, I'll get the extra blocks to feed it. Let's actually grab any blocks I have right now to feed it. Like this cobblestone and I guess the deep slate as well would be good. Grab the deep slate. The tough as well, I can probably feed it. I'll just feed all this into the world forge real quick to get rid of it. And also to get more wood cores that I'll need. The gravel I can probably give it, but I'd rather keep the gravel because I can use it for getting flint if I need to. All right, how much copper do I have in terms of chunks? If I remember right, a new world chunk, 'cause I haven't made a chunk in a while, is, yep, 4 copper blocks. So how much do I currently have in terms of copper? First, I'll like put the diamonds up so I can see this easier. Try to have diamonds anywhere else. Okay, no. I'm gonna throw these out just so a full row of 9. I want to see how many of these there are. So 3 blocks plus 8. So that right there is, this right here is 1 world chunk. Then how much do I have on top of that? Okay, so I currently have 3 chunks. So that means I still need, in terms of copper, and of course I still have the 7 extra, so I'll have to throw in the 7. But if I pull up a calculator, I shows, am I not streaming on YouTube? Wait, am I not streaming to YouTube right now? I never broadcasted this to YouTube. Well, I guess today we're not multi-streaming. I thought I was streaming it to YouTube for this whole time, but I forgot to hit the button. So, no YouTube side of stream today, just Twitch. My bad, YouTube. I accidentally did not, I guess, you know, I didn't realize until after over an hour. So I could just randomly turn it on for YouTube, but that wouldn't make sense because it'd be randomly in the middle. To be fair, they didn't see any of Chunk by Chunk yet either, so it really doesn't matter too much. Regardless, let me keep going with the calculator. That's what I wanted to do. Pull up that. Go to display capture. On this, pull up calc. Also, we get in early today. I guess we can do a little bit of Subnautica, but I don't know if we'll get done early today. Cause probably have to eat in the middle of this too, so I don't know. We'll probably be just this today, to be honest with you. Let me do on the calculator though. So I currently need 13 more blocks. Or 13 more chunks. So 13 times 4 times 9. This much copper is what I need. Minus 7. So minus 7 divided by 64. A little over 7 stacks. Once we have, like, this is almost 0.25, so 7 stacks and 16 ore, we should have enough to, probably have enough to make all of the chunks we need. Should have enough to make all the chunks we need. So let's go mine up that much, and then with whatever we get, we can also throw that in the World Forge. Let's throw what we have right now, though, in the World Forge, and then throw the rest as well in there. Put up this for now, though. I don't need any of this on me. A lot like there. Oh, what else do I need? I also need to look up real quick for my own self. Let's keep the game loaded, so let's click in here. I also need to load it for my own self. Best copper mining level. I'm just looking this at myself and I'm on stream. Also checking Discord real quick so I have a notification. Copper mining level Minecraft. It looks like 48. Down between 111 to 48. So I basically just mine below my farms and go down. Basically. Let's do that then. Let's first put everything up and then we'll do that, of course. Let me see if there's any extra food I can get before we go do this too, because any extra carrots would be helpful. I'm probably gonna be mining for a very long time. In fact, most of the rest of the stream is probably just gonna be mining, to be honest with you. This depends how quick I do it. Maybe I can get this done in time, but then I'll have like an extra 5 days to do who knows what. In which case, if it looks like it's gonna be the case, I'm gonna start sleeping more so we get to 100 quicker. And then we can spend the rest on Subnautica today for the rest of the 5-hour. I know yesterday's shorter, but that was because I had plans with people, and I didn't know when they would be free or how long they would be free, so... not with Zai, but it was with Alexis, who I haven't talked to in, like, literally at that point, like months, so. So, below the farm would probably be best. Farm, water, blocks to block that off. Right here. Line out this entire chunk of everything, and then we should be good. Oh, wait, let me also throw all these in the world forge real quick. I also went to probably stop a few times to remember my pick, because we need a lot, like I said, a lot of copper. Over 7 stacks is what we need to keep in mind. So, quite a bit. Although copper is quite common, so I don't think it'll be that bad. To be honest with you. Might have to mine some cobble as well, though. We'll see. Depends on how much I have in the world core. But this very well could be the what we do for the rest of the end to the end of the stream today. It does accept direct. Does it accept tough? It does. Nice. Can't put that in. It won't let me put it in. Oh, it doesn't accept leap slate. That's why. I don't know. What I'll end up using this for then is filling in these. On that, and then I have 4 here. There you go. Head on out of here. Go mine some copper. Gonna need a lot of it in total. Gotta make sure to torch it up periodically too. Just in case, don't really want mobs spawning everywhere. Although I might have just made a spot mobs can spawn, we'll find out. Right here. And we're just doing a bunch of this. Nothing crazy, nothing exciting at all. But this is what we have to do to finish it out. I guess we could do like a lot of other stuff, probably. But this is what I want to do. So if I do more of this, which look at this point isn't looking likely. I mean, considering the fact this is taking me months to record, and well, as I've changed my mind on what we're doing multiple times content-wise since then, we're probably not gonna end up having this be a video anyways. But this is what I wanted to do if it becomes a video in terms of. I'll hit that. Okay, cool. I didn't hit that. In terms of progression of progression towards the video. So if I do more, I can next time do this. That. What was I gonna say? Next time I can do that, a drown farm, so I can get unlimited, a drown farm and a stone farm. So I can just expand, and then we can do things like the nether. I currently can't do. It's not that I currently can't do them, it's just that currently there's no like reason to go there, and I need a lot of copper just to expand the nether. So if I had things like a drown farm, even with my current cobblestone setup and a drown farm, I could expand in the nether and get out to things like a fortress or a bastion or whatever I think is most important to progress. Which currently isn't an option. Just isn't. More copper, thank you. Yeah, it's actually not going to take that long, I don't think, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Because copper is actually quite plentiful. Like, very, very plentiful.
We've already gotten over a stack of the 7 that we need. So, we actually might be good. Because in terms of blocks, I need in total 16 times 4, so a stack of blocks. So literally just 9 stacks in total, which isn't crazy. I don't know why in my head that sounded like so much more than it is. I still do think, though, it might take us till the 100 to do this, solely for the fact that if I don't have enough cobble from all of this that I'm doing now to get the copper, then I'm going to have to sit and manually grind a lot of cobblestone. That's why I'm doing this instead of diving over the edges too. Because regardless, I'm gonna need a bunch of resources to fill up that. I was gonna use like emeralds or diamonds or something, but I don't think I can. Nice, more copper. Potato. No, thank you. Two of 7. Not bad. Probably start smelting these too. Which actually means I'm gonna need to smelt some charcoal as well. Yeah, this might be the project to the very end of everything. Here, mind out in every direction. Let's clear out this back chunk, I think, first. Probably be the best to clear out. And I could, like, just straight up mine around smartly for copper, but I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone either way, even if, so. Well, let's see, 101 though, we're done. I mean, I have 10 days left, which in terms of time is another 3 hours and 20 minutes, so we still got a lot of time, actually. Again, I might just start sleeping here soon, though, like, every night, if it looks like... Because I don't have a plan after that. I don't have a plan to do any projects after that. I have all the prep work done for projects after that, so... I might just start spam sleeping here soon to speed up things. When we hit the inevitable 100 day. So I'm probably not planning to make this into a video anyways anymore, so I might just speed it up. Speed things up from... Oh, dear God, what was that? Dolphin, don't ever do that to me again with the Depth Strider 2. Don't ever do that. Oh my God. Dude, I can't trust dolphins. What was... I almost just flung off the map on day 90. What was that? We have a lot of stuff, though, to put in this if I do make it a video. Oh my goodness. Don't do that to me. Alright, throw that. Let me, real quick, first off, smelt up these, which means I just need 5 more stacks, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. 5 more and 16, which again, isn't bad at all. And yeah. I can also take a bed with me to speed it up.
Although, yeah, I'll take it that with me to speed it up, because I don't know if this will actually take to 100. And I'd rather just speed it up, because then we can use the extra time from today to get on Subnautica, which I wanted to do. So I don't think I'm going to make this into a video anyways, and I don't know what to do after this project, because this is the final project I want for the video. We'll speed up to 100 after this. We'll start sleeping, which means it'll speed up 10 minutes every time. I can't trust dolphins, though. Oh my god. I almost flung off the damn map. How's it becoming nighttime? Is it becoming daytime? I don't know. Keep this on me, though. Not nighttime? Yeah, we'll start sleeping non-stop though to speed it up, because I don't think I think I will probably be able to get this done early. If we get later in it, I don't know if we'll be able to, then I won't, but we'll see. I want ideally though this to be my last project for this, so ideally this is my last project for the video. Is expanding it for next time. So the next time, if I do more, if I do upload this, and if I do more, the main focus will be on getting the drown farm and the stone, the TNT duper cobblestone generator for this, so I can just pretty much very quickly expand. And then I'll plan on heavily expanding probably the nether. That way we can get things like another fortress, which would be ideal. Or in the overworld, we can expand to get things like the end, which would also be ideal. That's the plan right now, though. Pick this up, because I'm just not going to be nighttime again by the time I'm done here. What day is it currently? 9/2? I'll drop all this stuff off, though, in the world chunk generator. Make some new world chunks. Again, I'm going to need a lot in total. I'm going to need, I believe, 16 in total. I believe. That's, like I said, the last project we're doing today. Once we have that done, we're going to switch over to Subnautica or whatever. Yeah, I always forget though, I have to hit the like little button for Anita Multistream to have that go and have that work. Off all this water. I'm gonna have to also start hitting up though more small horror creators if I do want to ever do more multiplayer horror type games. If there ever is any that catch my eye, I'll have to probably that aren't released yet. I'll probably have to hit up some people and start making more creator friends. Maybe YouTube will start recommending them. That's kind of a thing that happened with me for a lot of my Minecraft people I end up meeting. Like, for example, the Limes that I ended up meeting, I found Chili's channel through YouTube recommendation randomly. And then I checked out the channel, and then I was like, hey, if you guys ever invite new people, I would be very interested. That's just kind of how you reach out if you're a creator to new people. You just kind of, like, either find their channel or whatever, and then hit them up in some way and be like, oh, I'm kind of, you ever want to do anything together? You gotta not be a coward, which for me is, like, already, like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of like my main thing, man. It's like my main thing is being a coward. It's, like, literally my main thing, so I don't know. It's kind of asking for a lot. Let's go loader all these, and then we're making good progress on getting all the cobble. All not the cobble, the copper. Cobble, we might have a bit more to do on that. Might have to do quite a bit more for that. I might have to actually go and sit and just AFK. We'll have to pull up YouTube videos on the side.
Am streaming.
So I should probably follow up with a so no.
Maybe later though. So no, maybe later though.
Alright, we'll get back to it. Yeah, when we AFK mine, I don't know, I'll probably have like a pull up a YouTube video while we're sitting here AFKing or something. Like, we can have on screen to watch together or do something, or I can just have it like AFK mine in the background and have it unpaused on Lost Focus, like not pause on Lost Focus, and then do something like, I don't know. Does gravel work? Gravel works. Okay. So gravel, then diorite, and then does dirt work? I kind of want to keep dirt. Does flint work? No. Dirt works. Don't keep the dirt though. Let's put andesite up here so it goes into that slot, whatever that's. Yep. And those will go and make me new chunks. I still need a lot of them. And then let's go pick up the bed and keep mining for copper. I think actually this is just all I need left is that. I actually don't even know if I need that much. But yeah, I don't need a lot in general. So I don't know how much we're gonna need to mine for it. Copper is just so plentiful. That's kind of the annoying thing about copper is you get way too much of it for literally no reason. Like, you don't have to do anything to get as much as you get. Like, you get an obscene amount of copper. Obscene is such a big word, but you get like a very rather large amount. Obscene, I think, is the correct word there. It is, yeah. It's like a insane amount more than you would ever need of copper, unless you're doing a build out of copper. In which case, good for you. There's a lot of it. It's very abundant. And you can actually do some nice-ish building stuff with it. And then what you're going for. Like, Mog Swamp, for example, this dude did... I don't know on which world. Maybe a Superflower world. But he did his bee-punk style build, which also uses some copper in there. And it's like a steampunk, but with bees, so it's all like wax and honey, and it's really builders like that make me jealous. It's like, man, I'll never be that good at building, nor do I ever care. I'll be honest with you, I don't really think I'm good at anything. I can just do and exist. I'm just a waste, to be honest with you. Like, nothing I'm really good at. Ever. I'm just kinda here, man. I don't know. That's how I am. I don't know, I'm just kinda here. Me, I don't know. Yeah, horror though is so much more entertaining than something like this though. That's why I think I'm gonna go back to more horror. Because horror is like really, really easy to make like good, fun videos out of, even if it's like a bad horror game. Just fun to make fun of if it's a bad horror game. Horror is just so much easier to make videos on. I think I'm definitely gonna go back. I think I've gotten less funny over the years too, since I've gone away from horror and I've gone away from stuff. That was like the one thing I kind of had was like kind of funny, and now I'm just like kind of boring in every way, and very structured and rigid. Still do want to do a lot more solo stuff though, instead of with people. Mainly because I don't really know people that'd be good for horror stuff. I have like, of course, normal friends, but they're not always available that often. Like Farron usually isn't available for long, Zai and Milk.
Zai's usually free. Milk's always an iffy. DJ's fine. CJ's usually pretty free. But you know what I mean? It's like you usually can't get like a guaranteed 4 that are down to play something. Especially if it's paid for, then it's like I definitely can't get 4. That's like I want to meet more horror creator friends again. I had people for a while I was hanging out with, but I just ended up paying for the sessions because that's how I think you kind of should do. That's kind of my old philosophy too on horror stuff. Is like if you're hosting the horror session, you should pay for the game for the people to play with you. Unless they're making a video on it too, I guess. Then it's like kind of fine if they pay for it. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't mind though knowing more horror creators again. Fudge deleted his channel, I'm pretty sure, so Fudge isn't the horror creator anymore. They haven't uploaded in forever, even if they still do have it. I looked up Fudge My Life though, that doesn't exist anymore, nor does the at, so real unfortunate. I know because I was wanted to like watch Subnautica, and I was like, ooh, let me watch Fudge's old Subnautica to see how he played through, to see if he didn't discover anything he missed, because I think he did the whole game. And then I was like, oh, it's gone. Okay, I'll just watch Jacksepticeye. That's unfortunate. Real unfortunate. Real unfortunate. Horror's just really easy though to be more entertaining at. And I might go back to my more old style, very, very choppy, but I'd probably rather go to more in the moment, more raw style, because that's like the normal standard style. That's also just good algorithm wise, straight up. Or longer is better algorithm wise. So I'm probably gonna try to have it be a longer video. Probably, at least for out of sight. Try it out as a longer video. I might change some things later on and all that. Ideally though, my videos are gonna start being like around like over an hour each video, probably. Of horror, and it'll be more raw. But still edited down, like, you know, edited out of all the random garbage, like me dying 40 times. Having Sophia die 40 times on the stupidest, easiest puzzle. Because I'm just dumb and an idiot. No, cut all that out, of course. Keep probably some parts of the funny, but like cut most of that out. That way it's not just like a lot of boring for no reason. Ooh, copper. It's gonna be nighttime here soon, so I can sleep here soon. Which again, I'm going to do because this is like the last main project, and any extra time we have today, I can spend on the Subnautica. This is the big last project I want to do today. I have nothing planned for after, so I might as well speed it up. I do this sometimes whenever I have like. And this is just kind of what I got used to for when I used to do more 100-day stuff. Like when I did the island video, for example, I went like way over and ended up getting a 150. So now I like try to make sure to keep bigger stuff that I think I might not finish until next time. Even if that means like sleeping to speed up the days a little bit. If that means doing that, then we have like a good endpoint. So next time we'll do the bigger stuff. Instead of starting a big project now and then not being able to do anything for it. And just randomly ending in the middle of a project. I don't want to do that. It's not good. I want to end in the middle of a project. That's not smart. I don't want to do that at all. Yeah, Organs are just a lot of fun. I'm very excited to do more horror if it does well. Because the thing is, even if it does just as good as my recent video, it's like the difference is like way less work compared to a lot of work. Like straight up. It's like time-wise, it's so much less time for the horror video for the same amount of success on the horror video. Probably even more, because I'd probably gain more subs from it. I gained like I think 0 subs from the recent video, even shorts included. Probably gonna gain more than that from out of sight, maybe, just based on what I usually get. Because my last video was like an absolute stinker, and the one before that I thought was a stinker. So it looks like horror is the direction though that I should go post Fear Nightfall. Not the Minecraft direction, but the horror direction. That seems to be the aspect from Fear Nightfall that was getting me the views that I got for Fear Nightfall. Which makes sense. I mean, I knew that I did know that. That was like my reason going into Fear Nightfall to try doing Fear Nightfall for fun. I was like, oh, it'll probably do good view-wise because horror stuff does really good view-wise. My thought process was Minecraft does really good sub-wise. That's true, but I am over 1,000 over the requirements to get monetized. Meaning I really don't need to gain subs. I mean, I do. More subs is always better. But like, what I'm doing now for subs, for example, is like, oh, Subscriber Sunday. What does that do? Give me inactive subscribers that aren't going to watch my videos most of the time. That's not really good. You know, that's not very good. I don't really want that at all. Like, literally at all. Whereas instead, I can stop that, for example, after week 52. Maybe before that, honestly. Although I want to say, hey, this is the last week. Probably go until 52, though. Just keep it going. But, regardless, I can upload... What's that? Was that a dolphin? What the fuck was that? Regardless, I can upload more often, and I can have more fun with videos, because horror videos are just fun to record. Like, when I get to play a good horror game, like Out of Sight, I'm, like, genuinely really happy. The problem for me with horror before is I was, like, stressing. Like, I'm not doing that now with bigger videos, but, like, I was stressing was the problem. Nothing to do with the videos themselves, just the fact that I was stressing to get them out quickly. I was like, this needs to go out literally right now if I want this to do even somewhat decent. Which is true, but if I just don't care, for example, Choo Choo Charles, like, where I'm like months afterward, and I just take my time with the video and have fun with the video, turns out way better. Straight up, it just turns out way better. I don't know if I want to do like a more edited down style though for the horror, if I do, or if I want to do the more generic style where it's like longer and stuff, and like I have more of it. I don't know. I think it's that was good for me doing more Minecraft stuff is I got more used to incorporating story elements that I thought were important. I got a lot better at that. I mean, a lot better at that. And I think that definitely will help for carrying over to horror, because that's like the main thing you need to keep in if you do a more edited down style. The main style, though, for like everybody, even the up-and-comers for horror right now, though, is the more raw. You want to hear the raw reactions. You want to see how they react to the story, how they piece it together. And honestly, after watching all of Eddie's, I think I pieced together the story so much better than Eddie did. Like, I actually was like, oh, this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. This makes sense. I didn't even thought the lady was just painting the children. It's like, no, she's putting them into the paintings using a moon ritual. It's like, I pieced that together way better than Eddie pieced that together. I like this on Eddie. I love Eddie. Eddie's good for a YouTuber. Honestly, I don't know. I think I'll probably do the more generic style, more raw. Still, I'll probably do a full game though per game. Like I'll do like, oh, full game, full movie. That style of, hey, this is everything, instead of, hey, this is multiple parts. I don't like multi-part. I might have to for some bigger stuff, but probably do more. Bigger style. Prefer that, to be honest with you. What day are we on? 93? Alright, we're still good to go. Still have 7 whole days to go through, which, again, is like 2 hours and 20. Unless I sleep, and then that's quicker, but... So we'll have like an hour. Assuming I don't sleep at all. Sorry, I had to kind of be quiet. I didn't really want to hear you guys to hear the random bikes on my. But I still have like, I'll have an hour today, it looks like, to play some Below Zero and make some progress, maybe. Explore some places. I'll probably do the Omega Base one for, well, Fire Research is probably more important. That's like near my home too. And I'm gonna have to go home regardless, so I'll probably go home and then go to Fire Research and then, yep. Probably the best to do that. Alright, that's all that. I think I still need... How much copper did I bring up, actually? I cooked 2 sacks. How much copper do I have? If I need... 9 stacks in total, how much do I have?
1, 2, 3, plus a little bit, which means I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 48. So, yeah, just basically fill these up and then we're good. Cool. I can do that. Do I have a slot for iron somewhere or no? Is there a random ore somewhere? Looks like I don't. Yeah, I don't have a random ore anywhere. Okay, I'll just throw it in here. For now, though, we'll keep, I think, sleeping every night, because I don't really think we're going to need the full 2 hour. And I'd rather, you know, like I said, have this be my last project for sure on here. Which I think is very likely at this point, to be honest with you. I might be okay with some cobblestone though, in which case I'll probably wait until we need to eat to do that.
Let me shoot straight down. Might want to do this for the mine all the copper and then make charcoal, smelt copper, mine cobble. Probably. But for now, I'll just put it as mine all the copper. I need for expanding my world. For expanding my world.
I guess we can't end on 100, even though that's what most people do is end on 100, but
as soon as it's 101 officially, that's like the start of a new cycle of days. A new 100, because 101 would be technically 100. Well, 101 would be 100. It's days past, so 101 would be 100 days past. Because the number is days past. Wait. Do you start on 1 or start on 0? I'm checking. I have them labeled for like what is what. You do start on 1. Okay, so yeah, once I'm on 101, it'll be 100 days past. Well, most just ended on 100, so maybe I'll end it on 100. I don't know, we'll see. Regardless, we're going to sleep every chance we get, because I don't think we're going to... I want this to be our last project no matter what, so... We're going to sleep every chance we get. That way we can speed along, and then we also get more side for Subnautica today, which is also nice. But I do want to finish this all day for what we need to do, and this is the last project I want to do. So, don't need a whole lot of time for it, then we'll just speed up to make sure we for sure get it done in time. Unless I need to slow it down, then we will slow down, but I think we're good to speed up. You make it to where we don't have time for anything else but this last project. I think it's nighttime, but I can't tell. Because over there's like really dark, but over the other side isn't. Okay, it is. And they'll put us on 94. And once we get on either 100 or 101, we'll place all the stuff down and be done. Probably end on 100 since I don't expect to do more of this anyways. Maybe for fun, if you guys want, we'll do more of this, but I think for fun, I'd probably rather do something like Skyblock, for example, in like the Limelight off-season, however long that is. Probably just rather do something like Skyblock, to be honest with you, especially considering that by the time Limelight's over for the season, it'll probably be 22 will be out, which means we can play new Skyblock with Happy Gas. Pretty good. Happy Gas is huge, honestly. I think it's such a big deal for things like Skyblock. Probably just do a normal world though, not a hardcore one, just so I can like be more casual and not really care. Maybe we'll host a server in the off season, but probably just gonna end up doing straight up solo Skyblock, have fun on Skyblock. There we go. All the copper that I need. Let's fill this back in. Actually, I don't need to fill this in. Let's just torch it. There we go. There we go, though. All the copper that I need. Bring that back up with me. Torch. And any other spots in your torch up? Nope. Let's first go drop off all these resources real quick. that I need to smelt, which is actually quite a bit. We'll grab the bed on the way back up. Yeah, let's go smelt these. And then again, we'll have to get a couple that we need to turn into chunks, which is actually quite a bit of resource that we need to turn into chunks. I guess I don't need to, but I do need to, because I do need the world cores. I'm also going to need to probably mine a bunch more cobblestone. Before we do that, I should probably get the charcoal we need, so I can start cooking all the copper. I have a lot of copper that needs to be cooked. And I mean a lot of copper. There's the chunks, though. We only need to get 10 more after this, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, so after this, we'll probably need 9 world cores to get for chunks. And we'll have to sit here and AFK mine for a while. And I won't be sleeping, by the way, for the AFK mining, probably. Probably. Don't know what we're getting on progress, because I know 9 stacks is a core. So if it's like I see it's obviously nighttime, then I will. I won't like try to actively probably care about it, to be honest with you, but if I see it is, then I'll probably be like, hold on real quick. Let me just real fast. So I'll keep the bed on me for now. Just because I do want to get to 100 quicker rather than later. Since I don't really have anything else to do for the I mean, extra time I would gain basically is like 5 days max. If I sleep every night, I would only gain like 5 days back max in terms of time. What can I do in those 5 days? I mean, that's like an hour or something. And based on what I do on Limelight, probably not a lot in that hour or something. Alright, let's get the coal. Well, I'm going to need a lot more coal. Okay. Here real fast. Get some dark oak saplings and make enough wood for all of the charcoal we're gonna need. Ideally, we're gonna need, I mean, I don't know, a lot. Let's just get 2 stacks of blocks so we can turn into charcoal, and that will definitely be enough. Maybe a little under that, but 2 stacks of blocks should be plenty. Then I'll have a little spare charcoal as well. And then I guess also while we're up here, we'll do a quick repair on my pickaxe, since I will need to use this for mining cobblestone. Alright, one more tree. Probably 2 more trees, to be honest with you. We'll probably just go to day 100 specifically, though, to end it off here for the final chunk by chunk. Probably just go to day 100, since I'm probably not gonna make this to a video anyways. Go to day 100, and then on day 100 we'll do the last thing, and then that'll be that. Do the last little expanding all at once, and then I guess we could probably cut down everything for the expanding. I probably should cut down everything for expanding. Yeah, I won't be like actively paying attention to sleeping though. Yeah, we'll have some extra time today, though, to do some Subnautica, which there's some stuff I definitely want to explore. I've been wanting to play Subnautica for a while. I mean, maybe tomorrow we do a longer Limelight stream, though, if that is the case. Maybe tomorrow then we do longer for Limelight, because I'm doing more. I'm speeding this up to play some Subnautica today. Maybe tomorrow we do a longer bit for... a little bit longer for the Limelight. I'll have time to. Do a full 5 hour maybe tomorrow. Do a little bit of mining in the mining sector that I'm building tomorrow, because I'm gonna need a lot of, not really gold, but well, maybe gold. I for sure though I'm gonna need a lot of redstone. If I need gold, I'll probably just end up making a pigment farm, because it's really easy and just a lot of magma cube, which I can really easily get a lot of magma cubes from near where I'm at, so not really like a hassle or anything. Couple of those. Let's instantly start smelting these 2 stacks. Boom. And boom. And I just realized I probably am going to want extra furnaces so they can for sure all cook. Let's grab those. I just need 6 more furnaces. I guess, well, let's get 6 more. Which is not a lot of cobblestone, so it shouldn't be an issue. I think I was over here, right? Yeah, I was over here. One furnace. 2 furnace. 3 furnace. 4 furnace. 5 furnace. 6. Let's just do 8, just to make it even. An even amount. There we go, 8. And I grabbed the extra cobblestone. I'll have to bring that back down with me. Or I guess we just mine all this, and then I'll take whatever's extra and throw it in the little road chunk loader. Cool. And then I'll throw that into we'll make more wood cores. We'll just have the 56 for the 7 that I need. Cool. I'll also repair these real fast. Pretty quick. Yep, it is. No damage on the shovel, no damage on the shovel. Ow! That Thorns like doesn't even do a lot of damage, it just flings me back, which makes me think it does a lot of damage. Glowstone. I can't get it, unfortunately. I mean, we have the nether anyways to explore, so we'll do that next time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You know, those are sticks, I need those. I don't need them, but... Alright, put the rest of this up. Put down the furnaces and start smelting. Here, let's move the bed out the way. For that. Cool. Put up all the random stuff that I don't need, like this little extra bit of wood that I shouldn't need, but I guess I might, but I shouldn't. Cool, and now let's throw into these all the copper that I need to smelt. Put them up into things of 8. And start smelting that copper, and that copper, and that copper, and that copper. Just a little more charcoal. There we go. Once I have them all started on smelting, you can just leave and let them cook. Just need 16 more charcoal, and then we're good. And since I'm expanding my furnace wall, I guess I might as well cook up this as well. This bit of wood as well. Two each, okay. That one needs 2 more, and then it's good. That one's good, and then I just need 6 for this, and then I'll be good and going. And then I'm gonna sleep after that. Sweet. And we just need to mine cobblestone for quite a few days, which we can just watch YouTube while doing or something casual like that. Cool. Or we can play something different while doing that. I can get on Subnautica and start swimming back. That is an option. Alright, I was gonna sleep. We only have 5 to 6 days left. If it's 6, that's another 2 hours. I mean, we'll have an hour for sure for Subnautica today, which is good. So, regardless, let's get on Subnautica right now, just windowed, while we have to AFK mine, because I can AFK mine by just hitting F3P. I think it's stop on lost focus, and F3T is auto mine if I'm clicking mine before I do that. I can just tab out and pull up something else over top of this, like Subnautica. Looks like windowed probably, but yeah. And then we can head back home. And then later we'll Subnautica, like actually do stuff. But for now, I'll probably just head home. We need to do that. So yeah, F3T is for that. F3P is for mining. Okay. How many checks we need? 9? Alright, let's start mining. That means I need 9 times 8. So quite a bit. Sure, F3P's on. That's too much mined. Then like right here, so I can't mine that. Further back, so I can't mine it. Okay, I can't mine it from here. Line it up. Oh, glad to know it works. Okay, let's put that back in my offhand and then do that, and then I'm gonna go pee, and then... Am I on? 95? Yeah, 5 days. Cool. And then I'm going to go pee. Make sure this works. I just tabbed out. It's still mining. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK. I will have it still loaded up, by the way. But I'm gonna go AFK. When I come back, I'm going to AFK out, and we'll get off Subnautica to start heading home. I'm gonna go pee, though. I'll be right back. Also, maybe pet cats. Get a drink of water, maybe. We'll see. I'll be back, though.
Alright, I'm back. Let's boot up some Subnautica. Let's turn off the AFK. First off, see if it is. No, 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 stop. Stop hitting. Oh. I need to get cobblestone, and the only cobblestone is in that chest. Where the fuck is my mouse? Why is my mouse passing out now? I came back, and the reason it was an issue is I clicked and it didn't click. Are we good? We're good. Actually, didn't get that much from that. That's unfortunate. Looks like we can sleep, so let's sleep again. Do I want to sleep? No, I don't think I want to sleep, just in case, because I for sure want to get to this. Let me also turn off the AFK thing now, finally. That was bad. I don't want to sleep, because it might maybe turn day 100 soon. We're about to be on 96. That was like not even a whole block. If we get closer to it, we'll start sleeping, but let's F3T. Then I'll tab, and we'll be playing Subnautica like this. Actually, first, options, music sound, off. I didn't click before I hit that. I need to do it in the middle of breaking a block, that way it actually refreshes it with mining. There we go. And now let's load up something like Subnautica Below Zero. Other game above it, and then properties for other game. I need to change it to Below Zero. Alright, let's head back home, and then we'll be back on them. I know, for you VOD frogs, you've not seen any of this Subnautica, but we have to wait, so we're gonna really quickly, while waiting, head back home in Subnautica, and, yep, dude, I already watch YouTube videos while AFK mine. I mean, this is what I have to do to get to it, so, with AFK mine for like an hour, so in other words, I have to play Subnautica for like an hour. Which means technically I'm in the wrong category for an hour, but it is what it is. Is what it is. Or I could cut up the VOD and make it shorter, but I'll probably have random moments I check it, so I'm not gonna do that. Regardless, what I will do, if you see on tab, if I go to here, not there. Personal log, no. Log and communication maps. Hey, here. So my life pod is right around here. There's a base right over here I can go to really, really easily that I didn't. Also, this I have been to. This is where the last known location is. Right? It's like right here. So I think right now, on terms of icebergs, I'm out. I don't think this is actually like straight up like normal map. I think this way is east. I think it's made like this. Either way, I'm like, I think over here in terms of life pod, or like maybe over here somewhere. I've been over here before though. I go by here to the last known position, and this is where this is. This is the Omega base. Scroll down, Omega base, which I wanted to check out. The outpost, the commando mining, the research facility, I've already looked at. I need to check out these two locations still, because this is to progress the story, and then maybe those will tell me how exactly where exactly I need to go to get to there. Or maybe I can just go straight to there. I just don't know where I go to get to right here specifically. Yeah. These two locations, and then of course you probably have to go deeper underground for some stuff and things like that, but yeah, I want to do both of those, so let's get to work on those. Go back to my sea chart, head home, and then from home we can start doing those. And hopefully the way back home is safe. Hopefully. Ideally. Of
course, I am further out, so it is fairly dangerous near here, so... I'm in fairly safe waters, though, right now, so... Keyword fairly, not safe, but fairly safe. Well, this water right here is, like, pretty safe, but... Going back home will not be that safe, I can guarantee you. So let's just trust it, because I've seen things like the Chalacerate out here. But that over there, near there, a little further out in the direction from coming from my base, is the Omega Research Base that I want to check out. So we're going to head home, and then we'll check Minecraft again and see what the progress is on those. Once I get to 16 chunks, we're good. I can start sleeping more often once we get to that much. Thought it was something important there, but no. But yeah, that is the plan. For now, let's just head way home. We just have to be careful because some of these waters are rather dangerous. Once I get done, we can do a quick save and repair all the stuff, and then get my battery started to be charging, and then yeah, we're good once we get home to start progressing in the story, hopefully. Keyword hopefully. I don't know if we're actually going to be progressing, but hopefully progressing. Hello, Glow Whale. Let's be careful though, because around here-ish, I start to see some Chalacerates. Yeah, out around here-ish, out there, I start to see Chalacerates. And they can wander off a bit, so I gotta be careful, because they do quite a decent amount of damage. Rose is at home, though. Because with the ham home, I can start progressing, which would be super nice. And then we'll just have the Xeno research base that is a bit further out to get to. Which we will have to do still. I'm starting to get closer to home though, because I'm starting to see all the creep vines, which is nice. Still not near home yet though, because there's some Cryptosuchus out here. Not quite at the safe shallows yet. Almost though. I think right about here we're starting to get into the more safe shallows area. Yeah, we're just gonna go to base, drop some stuff off, and then there's the research base on the ice we want to go to, and then after that Omega base, which is underwater near the squid sharks. Back home at last, with a location discovered, but no real information uncovered from it, unfortunately. Once we get in here too, we'll check the Minecraft, see the progress on that. I know you guys are just randomly getting Subnautica in the middle of the last VOD. I'm sorry, VOD Frogs. But you guys today are getting a long VOD until we get done with the Minecraft. Captain. Because I'm gonna have to be AFK for a long time. And it's either I play this, or I put YouTube videos on the side. Regardless, either we end it today by randomly dying while AFK, or spicy fruit salad, interesting. Or big ore. Today's the last day just for me getting to 100, which isn't really a big ore actually. It's like the plan is, to be honest with you. That away, as well as the flare. The flare can actually throw into a random different chest. Grab that flare, put them in here. Boop. Let's also change out any batteries real fast. I completely forgot I had the nuclear reactor going in. That thing's so insanely good. And for actual Subnautica today, I know we're still doing the Minecraft stuff, but for actual Subnautica, we might... Is it nighttime again? Maybe I should have been sleeping. I don't know. We might be getting into trouble here soon with running out of time. Because that's half of the chunks. I mean, we'll see. We might be fine. We might be able to be fine getting this. I don't know. Because this will get us to 8.5. Okay. Still need a lot. I just wasn't at Switch is streaming that. My bad. Back to Subnautica though. Here, I'll name the stream title. That way it's not confusing. I mean, I am finishing chunk by chunk. But let me change it to be my... I'm too late. I tried to change it like 3 times, and every time I tabbed out to do that, it wouldn't let me. So... I can't tell if it's mine or not, because every time I tab out, it's like, it doesn't show me the view of it actually working. Which it normally does, so I don't know why. Let's go to that Omega, not Omega Research page. It's, which one is it? This one, not Delta Station, Fire Robotics Center. That's apparently where our character's sister worked at. So I want to go see what was going on there research-wise. I can go just Penguin Spy Research. I think the one way up north though is the frozen Arabacterium giant Leviathan creature. Somewhere though out in this direction along the ice should be a little opening. Though if I remember right, that leads to the Fire Robotics Center. And that's one place I want to check out. The other one is the Omega Base that I also missed. I'm not actually sure where exactly the opening is either. This, for example, might be too far out. This is the last known beacon location, if I remember right. Although maybe it's further out this way. Maybe. There's definitely bits of ice up there. I think this part is too close to where you spawn, so I think it'd be past the beacon spot. That's just my guess, though. But I did want to check out the Fire Robotics, which I didn't check out before, and then the Omega Base spot. Both of those spots I wanted to check out. And see if either of those have new stuff for me. I imagine they do, but what is the question? Let us know that our kid or sister worked at Fire Robotics. We need to go there if we can. Just ice, just ice. I just know it's like a little crevice by ice is where you go to. You follow the ice wall and then you go inward a bit and then it's like, whoa. And it's like new stuff. What are you? I don't think I've scanned you before. What are you? I haven't. Eye jelly. Interesting. Little jellyfish. I'm not exactly sure though where... Because if I think this is where I can't zoom in, but I think this is where the dock is on it. I think. So then I think we're like right here, which means I have to go like further, I think, to get to it. I think. Although somewhere right here, like right here, looks like it would be the spot.
Alright, let's keep looking along the side here. Okay, there's definitely something here. Important. You see this little cable? That's like either precursor cable or... That's either precursor or not precursor. Looks like I can go this way, though. That might be precursor, it might not be. It looks... I'm pretty sure this is precursor technology, though. Maybe this cable isn't, but... Where does the cable lead to? If not, then that means it leads to the scientist. Okay, so I'm supposed to follow the cable, it looks like. And then it's supposed to be, I think, some architect stuff. Okay. Could be good. Maybe more C-Trek parts, maybe. Dude, this area, this is magical looking, dude. I know I have the Animal Crossing going on right now, so it probably doesn't, like, fit the vibe, but... Like, I'm, like, following this cable through a bunch of eye jelly, and it leads to nowhere. I thought they'd do, like, a cave or something. It does lead to a cave or something. What is this? My heated knife really doesn't work? How do I get in there, then? Laser cutter? Surely that would work on that. Interesting. I guess maybe that's like another exit from the Fight Robotics thing, maybe, that I'm going to. Is there a way to get to Fight Robotics over here? Once I find a spot and get on land, I can focus on that. I'm not seeing these spots right there unless I have to do like some sort of parkouring. Let's keep going along the side of the ice wall. Surely eventually I'll find a spot that I can get up. Okay, yeah, this is people. This is people stuff. People technology. Is there any spot I can get up along this ice? There is. Okay, this might be the Fight Robotics. I don't know, though. Cool. Pause. Save. Save. Now let's swap back to Minecraft to see the progress. Yeah, I don't think I should sleep any of the rest of the day, so I'm trying to get this. I actually might not even be able to get this because I slept. I might have screwed myself here. Oh, I keep forgetting to switch back to game capture. I might have screwed myself here in terms of, let me switch over. Might have screwed myself here in terms of getting these, because I'll be at 9, and I still need, like, a lot. Let me go see real fast. Can I potentially put iron into the World Forge? Because if so, that probably is more valuable than cobblestone by a decent amount. And I could probably give that a decent amount of iron. We'll see, though. I don't know if it takes ores or normal, but I can try iron. I can also try diamonds technically, but I don't really want to. Iron I get unlimited enough, so iron is fine to use. Diamonds is not. And it looks like the copper's all done. Grab that as well real quick. Repair my pickaxe real fast. $60 and $60. Take all the copper, make a stack of blocks, which should be enough. Plus a teeny bit extra. Actually, a decent amount extra. Nice. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, let's take some iron. Also emeralds. We could try emeralds, see if they work as well. I think I need to speed up, though, getting world chunks. If I can use these, I should. Because we're currently on 86 after nighttime, 97, and I really want to get this done before 100.
So maybe just speed it up a little bit to where we get to just about 100 by the time we finish it. Maybe just a little bit. Am I wondering? Yes, I still do have Subnautica open. We'll get back to that afterward. You guys want to see Subnautica, by the way, VOD Frogs? It's only on the Twitch. I've only been streaming on Twitch. Same with Oblivion. Whenever I get to that, I'll probably won't make video VODs on it, but I'll probably have it on Twitch as well. Be my filler game after we do the VOD stuff, like horror game or Limelight. Alright, let me just see. Can I throw an iron? Nope. And neither can I with emeralds. Alright. Maybe, just maybe I get enough cobble. I need 7 more chunks worth, with more cores worth, which, well, when times by 8 is 56 stacks. In an hour. A little under an hour, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll be able to. Maybe we'll have to cut it short and we'll have to do like a plus shape instead of the full corners. In which case, I think that would be fine. I think that'd be fine. It's like I can speed up the generation of the cobble gen. What would speed up, I guess, is mining physical cobblestone. That might speed things up. Because I can mine faster because I don't have to wait for anything to like be replaced. I can't AFK it, but I'm really not playing AFK because I for sure want to get this done before 100. So, I think we just go and mine, get all the cobblestone, and then yeah, I think that'd be the best for getting the world course, and then I can just go feed it afterward. So let's just mine all this down, only mine cobblestone and stuff I can turn to the world forge, for example, like granite, all that I still can. Just don't mine any of the stuff I would want to keep, like dirt. Or ores that don't give anything. Cool! Let's mine this all down. I have only a few days to work, so let's get working on it. And that means I'm going to close Subnautica until after... yeah. After we get done with all that. So, that'll be the plan. Until then, let's, do mining. I only still need a lot by the time we do that, and I think this is faster, so we should do this. Get to 100, and hopefully we can get the 16 before the end. The thing about this is I don't have to wait for them to regen, so I can mine multiple at once, which is why it's faster, I think. Only for these upper layers, though, not for the lower, where it's like deep slate and stuff is actually, like, could be useful. But these are useful for world cores. I need, like, 56 stacks. Which, maybe with me mining, I can get 56 stacks of cobblestone-like material before 100. Probably should have to begin with, instead of, you know, sleeping a bunch or doing Subnautica, but regardless, once we get to Subnautica after this, in like an hour, we'll still have like a whole hour for Subnautica, and we'll actually get some progress done that I've been wanting to do, notably 5 robotics I've been wanting to explore, which I think we're at right now, and then also the... what's it called? Omega Base. That's what it's called. I don't think about the place was called that I haven't been to yet, and it's Omega Base. And then we just have the Xeno Research Facility or something like that, I think, left, and that is for the big frozen alien that I know about. Oh, all this is below that. I should be fine to mine it all out, though. Do I have any andesite anywhere? I know I'm wasting time right now, but... maybe it looks like that still. Either way, let's just get collecting. Like I said, I need 56 stacks of material, which is only like 2 inventories full in an hour, which isn't bad. I should be able to do that. But yeah, whenever we're done with chunk by chunk, we'll hop back on below zero and actually make the progress I want to make today. Ideally, we can do both of those today. Or ideally, at least one of those give me a hint to where I need to go next. If not, I need to figure out a way to get to Xeno Research Base, which is out in very dangerous waters, and I will for sure need things like a snow runner. So maybe I'll just keep watching Jacksepticeye and find little hidden things that he finds and be like, ooh, what's that? How do I get there? What is that? Maybe I'll look up how to get the modules, or maybe I'll free explore near the lady's base, near Margaret's base, because near Margaret's base is a bunch of resources I need for progressing stuff. That's the nice thing though about normal Subnautica is the radios. Although they are very, very slow, the radio signals are very good for giving you a hint of what to do next. Like whenever you got them, like, okay, cool, I have something to explore now. If you don't have anything to do, I feel like they definitely came too slow at times. But if you're just like doing your own thing for a bit and building your own base, you'll definitely get them like at a decent pace, and you're like, then you have a general idea of what to do, right? You get infected, you're like, what do I do? And then you get like more beacons, and you're like, oh, okay, and you like explore a little more, and you're like, oh, okay, and you get more of an idea of what to do. You're like, oh, I need to build this rocket, but I can't leave until I cure this infection. I need to find a way to cure. You get more of an idea of what to do. Whereas right now, I'm like, I need to find the sister, which I guess I do have an idea of where to go. So I guess it's kind of similar, but I don't know. I definitely prefer it. Although Below Zero, I think, has been pretty fun so far. I've been really enjoying it. I definitely want to beat it before 2 comes out. I haven't actually went and played through it all yet, so I want to do that before 2 comes out. Then once 2 comes out, we can worry about playing 2 and making a video on that, probably. Maybe multiple videos. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go that kind of style where I do multiple videos per bigger game. I don't know if I want to be one of those tubers, but I could probably rather do like even if it's like a 5-hour video, like full movie of everything. But we'll see. Oh well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I might do part based. That way it's like easier to watch, more digestible. That's more Let's Plays. I don't know. Well, we'll see. If it's a bigger game, though, I'd probably just do it more edited style, unless it's like really, really story important. There's a lot of good horror games I'm excited for. Even soon, there's like a really, really good one that I'm excited for. Plus Subnautica, there's 2 actually, I guess, that I'm excited for. They're coming out soon. But I don't know if Subnautica's coming out soon, per se. That one's, I don't know about soon, but it's coming out. I don't know about soon. Could be out eventually. Subnautica 2, that is. I don't know when, but eventually. Still, I don't think official release date. And I still will play Lies of P DLC, because I really want to play that, so. I don't know if I'll do a video on it, though, if I do more horror, and horror does good. I'm planning to do more horror, because I assume horror will do good. We'll see, though. You never really... It's the unfortunate thing. I think with me mining, I'll be able to get this all before day 100, which is nice. And we might have to go back to sleep in here soon. Just because I'm like actually mining, instead of whatever. But who knows, it might be close. Might be like 101, which again would also be fine and acceptable. Regardless, we'll still have like at least an hour though, like I said, to do some Below Zero after this, which I'm excited about. They do have stuff I want to do on Below Zero. Like I said, like explore fire robotics and the other spot. Yeah, hopefully one of those gives me some valuable stuff for figuring out where exactly I should go next, either beacon-wise or location-wise. Like, a way to get towards the ice where these, whatever place is. I mean, there's a playtime only like 10 hours, apparently, like 10 hours or something, and it's apparently like 21 hours, so. And I usually take longer for things, for example, 100... Normal playthrough of Out of Sight, for example, that we did yesterday is like 2 hours and 55 minutes, but I played it like a video game journalist, so it took me 3 hours and 30 minutes. Like 3 hours and 35, so an extra, like, you know, what, 40 minutes? So, you know, might take us a little longer. I also did have a lot of times where I was like stopping and just enjoying it, so I think it's a little bit longer to beat it. I don't know what all you have to do to even beat Below Zero, what like the end goal is of Below Zero, or what like the story. Well, I know you gotta get Alan. I have to get his body parts, but I only have one piece for his body parts right now. I only have the body, and I need 2 other pieces, which I don't know where I found the artifacts for. So if I knew, of course, I could just go straight there, but I don't know what I need to do to get the body pieces or where they're at, so I'll just find those naturally, I think. Yeah, that was the nice thing though about normal Subnautica though, is all the beacons you get kind of give you a good reason to like actually explore. Like I haven't seen the vent garden. I know it's a thing in this, and I haven't seen it yet. So I don't know where I gotta do, where I gotta go to even see the vent garden, but actually I think I do know where I have to go to see it. I think I know where it's at, but I don't know for sure if it's there or not. But you kind of don't have as much. I don't kind of don't have as much reason to explore in Below Zero. It feels like compared to normal Subnautica. I kind of just feel like I'm like, all right, give me where should I go? I don't know. Whereas like with the beacon system, it was like, you know, hey, life pod distress signal. You're like, oh, go there. There's goodies. And then you go there and you like find the goodies. Whereas now it feels like it's a lot more. This one feels like it's a lot more open exploring, open goodies. Which is kind of weird, because like before the distress signals would like basically fall on deaf ears, whereas now it's like Alteria's actually on the planet, like doing stuff on the planet. Like the distress beacon signals would make sense, because then you could like actually do something about the distress, you know? Alteria could do something if it's like important for them. So it feels weird that there's not that many beacons I've actually had other than like actual made locations. I don't mind it though. I don't hate it. I hope I find more architect stuff though. It looks like near Fire Robotics there might be a architect thing as well, which would be good. Because that'd be potentially a piece of body I need for Alan building the alien. Because I know you need to build them. I don't know where you need to bring him, but I know you need to build them. I'm assuming deep underground just based on like how the precursors were in normal Subnautica. I don't know. I purposely did not watch the full story of Below Zero. I know like the general story of Subnautica, but I don't know like the specific Below Zero what happens, because I never wanted to spoil that for me. Although I also was never into the game enough. That's what I'm thinking about streaming a lot more now. Like as of right now. Of course, less editing time, but I'm planning to do videos that'll be easier to edit anyways, so I can upload them more often and not really care as much, and be more relaxed in life in general while uploading videos and having fun with them. More or less than what I'm doing right now, which more or less right now, it's like me stressing about I need to upload and I just can't bring myself to edit. Whereas like this, if I can't bring myself to edit one day, it's like, oh, alright, I'll edit tomorrow. And even if it's like, oh, I'll make like 5 minutes progress, that's huge. Like before, I was like, 5 minutes progress was a miracle. Like I had to do a lot for those 5 minutes. Whereas now it's like, oh yeah, I could do that pretty easy. Let me do that. It feels a lot more. It feels very refreshing. Me trying to change things up, and that's kind of I think why maybe me changing my channel every time does good, because maybe it's like I get stale or something. I don't know. Maybe people think I get stale. I don't know. Like I'm always just me, man. I feel like I am stale. Although I definitely want to do a lot more horror stuff again, and be ready now because I think it'll do good. And then if it does do good, I'll be very happy to do more of it, because I think with horror stuff, especially in the past, I was a lot more funny. I can actually be more expressive and personality based and actually have fun with it. That's the nice thing about horror content, is you can actually just have fun with it. It's so nice. Like I feel like I can't really have fun with something like this. I can, but it's a lot more serious. Like I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm complaining this. It's not really like, oh hey silly goofy, I'm gonna do this, and then get scared and die, or like, oh god, enemy. You know, I can't really. It's not really like expressive. You know, it's not very expressive. It's very the opposite of expressive. I'm not there to show emotion. I'm here to just do, basically, it feels like, with. That's what's kind of like with,
this specifically with like the Minecraft stuff. Not very expressive. It's very, for me at least, I'm not doing a lot of like with people funny moment based content. I'm doing a lot structured. Maybe I should just do more with people funny moment style content, or just more funny moment style channel, more challenger style. But like even if with solo, I can be way more like I prefer solo content, and with horror, I can be a lot more personality based with horror solo content than I can with something like Minecraft solo content. It's not really like, oh my god, a blaze, oh my god, a wither. It's like, yeah, it's Minecraft. Like that's it. I can get scared like a little bitch though in Fear Nightfall. That's why I think Fear Nightfall also do well. It's like could react and could have things happen while still having that structure. And honestly, I might make more. I don't know. People really seem to like that compared to what I'm doing now. So, we'll see. I definitely want to go back to horror, and I think horror Minecraft's definitely on the list. It is on the list, by the way. I have a list of stuff to potentially do, and it has been on there for a while. Of like, hey, go back, because I could have like 2 ideas I could do right now. Plus potentially more that I easily could do and would be fun to do. So I definitely could go back and do more on that world. Although I officially ended the world, quote unquote. We'll see. There's stuff I would want to do above it though, like just general horror games, like 5 scary horror games, and there's also a Subnautica mod, base Subnautica that I saw. I watched part of a video, and then I saw there was like an actual story, and then I was like, okay, no more. Because again, I'm a sucker for horror stuff with a good story, and I was like, it was more just like, oh god, things attacking you, and that's what it seemed like at first. But then I was like, okay, there's some actual jump scare kind of stuff. Okay, there's actual like a story made in, like actually voice lines written out and like thought out. Maybe not thought out super well, but like there's actually like a story behind it. So like maybe I get this to play. I don't know. I'm always down to do horror mods for a game I like. I'm always down, especially if it makes a fun video. That's the whole point behind, again, Fear Nightfall. I was like, oh, I like Minecraft. I like horror. And horror does good. Minecraft does good. Let's see how this does. And that was literally the whole point, and then people really liked it. I was like, well, damn, okay. I'll do more. And then I did the whole series I wanted to do on it. So maybe I'll go back in the future, because there's definitely stuff I can still do in there. Like getting villagers, like making my base even better. Just basically, I really want to see what the skyblock aspect angle of it. But I might want to dive more heavily into the mod, because there's some cool stuff in the mod that a viewer commented on a video that I said previously, like things like Razor Lyre, machine turrets, and mainly those. Apparently the magic stuff that I was like looking into, they didn't really say much about that, but things like razor wires and machine turrets, and apparently there's also some mobs that can fly during the Blood Moons, which I didn't know that. I didn't know there was hostile flying demon babies. I mean, not demon babies, but demons. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. I didn't know that at all. It'd be really nice to know that. Didn't know that at all. If I did do Fear Nightfall again though, or any Minecraft horror stuff again though, I'd probably want to do a lot more, include a lot more. Do a lot more in the moment based instead of voiceover based, because I already wanted to transition to that anyways. I mean, there's still a possibility I do more. I don't know, I just like playing Souls games, so I definitely will play like Lies of P on stream. Again, I probably will just do like only horror, so I probably won't make a video on it, but maybe. Anything horror adjacent though, I still can. For example, like Atomic Heart, I did videos on. The whole reason was like, when I was doing horror stuff, was like, oh, this has the horror title category thingy, and I can get how it's kind of can be scary, so maybe, yeah, let's do it. Then my impression was like it was like a horror survival horror game, kind of like the RE series. I was gonna say RE4, but like literally it's any Resident Evil. Yeah, it was good, very good, not bad, very good. Man, I'm just a real sucker though for a good horror game though with a good story. Like I don't really get horror movies. Horror movies I'm always like, they're so like cheesy and generic and like cookie cutter. But with everything, I'm a sucker for a good story. With like anything ever, I'm a sucker for a good story. So you give me a good story paired with a like good, well-made, horrifying experience that makes me like kind of on edge the whole time and like tense and not knowing if I want to do something or not.
And that's good to me. Like, I love games like that. Like, Subnautica, for example, the whole terror aspect, I love that. The whole me being a little bit, oh my god, I was thinking about horror and I saw a little break fall off, and I don't know why, but me thinking about Fear Nightfall, I thought it looks to me like a little creature running around the corner. Dude, I am an idiot, baby, and I did not even do that. Like, that wouldn't even made sense to do on purpose at all. Like, I didn't do that on purpose. That wouldn't even made sense to do on purpose. It just makes me look like an absolute coward, but I mean, I am. Maybe you just speaking about Fear Nightfall got me scared, dude. Maybe I'll do it again though. I mean, I did really well. I guess I don't want to be a Fear Nightfall channel or a Minecraft horror channel. I'd rather be like a horror channel or a Minecraft channel. But the Minecraft did do well. So, variety stuff I tried did alright. It's also though the same kind of thing where it's like a lot of effort for me. I could just switch to more in the moment, and then it might not be as much effort, but it's still usually a lot more effort. I think I prefer though to switch to something like just horror in general, because there's a lot of really good horror games that I want to play, but I really haven't had the chance to until like recently. Even if I did them for videos or not, for like streaming, for example, I can do a lot more horror, which I've been wanting to do for a while. I just really haven't had the time to. That's a big thing too with like what I'm doing right now, with the current style of content I was doing, and that's why I'm also like thinking I'm going to switch off to more variety based, if I can do it without having it be like big recordings each video, or more horror based, ideally horror based. I think there's a lot. They're really easy videos and they're really fun videos for me. Even especially with group stuff, even if the group video horror stuff never ends up good, they're always like fun to play at the very least. Just in general, they are. They are fun. A lot of my cookout stuff was group horror stuff or horror stuff with people. But horror, even with the group horror stuff, group horror games are just fun. It's the worst case they're like dumb and bad, in which case you can just laugh and make fun of it, and then somehow someone's still getting scared from something random, and then everybody can clown on them and call me a little bitch. It'll probably be me. Now that I think about it, it's like it'd probably be me or be Fudge. You know, I mean that's the usual suspect. They're a little bitch. That's the usual group. Usual people who are little bitches, you know, the usual suspects. All right, I don't really want to clear out all this water. Dolphin, don't you do it, man. Let's, I guess, mine all this out, but not get rid of the water, because I don't really want to deal with the water to me. We'll go off the edge, please. They scared Iron Golem? I know. I gotta be very careful with the dolphin, though. I'm really worried about the dolphin flinging me off the edge, and I won't be able to get back on. What day are we currently on? 97? We might be good, actually. I think we're gonna be good then to get to just all done by 100, and we'll start sleeping here soon. A lot more. In fact, next drop off, it's nighttime, I'll go sleep. Also, indie games in general. If there's any good free indie games coming out that I can play that are co-op, I will as well play those. There is Iron Golems in here. Wait, I'm right here. Oh. Probably shouldn't have mind any of this then, but I already am, so. That's why I was getting dolphins, because of where I'm at. I'm not actively planning though to have any scheduled days from now on. I think I'll just be whatever I want to do day after day. Instead of first stream stuff, instead of having like a set schedule, be like, oh, Monday we do this. I think so that means like that way I can actually play stuff whenever they release. For example, when the FNAF game comes out, I can play it when it releases. Especially if I have uploaded the horror out of sight video and it has done decent, then I can just be like, okay, let's do it. Let's run it. Alright, are there any spots that are land that I need to put torches? Right there. Right there. There's probably the closest. They're full of dolphins, like that guy right there. All this water? It is. Yeah, it's all water. Okay, let's see what floated up. Grab all the floating blocks, and then we can go drop these all off real quick and sleep for the rest of this night. Dolphin, your grace is nice and all, but it makes me accidentally swim into the void. Which is not good. It's not exactly what I want to do, to be honest with you. Not exactly on the top of my list, on top of my agenda, to be honest with you. Let's put all these up, though, and sleep real quick. Because we should be able to by 90, by 100. If not, then we'll be able to by 101. Probably. Let's go sleep the rest of this night, and then throw all these in the little chunk loader. I think it's like already almost daytime, but sleep the rest. Real fast.
Alright, put all these up. First off, throw in here that. Does flint also work? Nope. Gravel does, though. How many in there already? 11. Plus 12. 13. 13. Alright. 3 more. So yeah, let's sleep every night then. If I just need 3 more. We should be able to do that relatively soon here. Cool. And then we'll be done with Chunk by Chunk.
And then I will go AFK when I go to eat. I will go AFK, get food, start eating much. Whenever dinner time is. Not yet, though. I want to finish this first, ideally. I'm going to finish this before we eat dinner. We have at most, though, like an hour. At most, an hour left. So, we'll have an hour to do Subnautica. Hopefully get through both things. If not, at the very least, get through 5 robotics, which would be good. What I want to get through. Okay, how does that block? That isn't, by the way, having water flow into it. How does that become a water flow block? I don't even know. We'll mine 1 around it then, I guess. Just to ensure that nothing flows. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. I digress. It works. The thing is too, I don't need any more torches, I just need to bring them all down layers now as I go. Put all these in here. And like I said, sleep every chance I get to speed it up even more, because we should be good to get all this done by 100. Got all the cobblestone, be able to expand all the chunks, and load all 16 at once, which will probably break the game. But we will get to 100, and we'll have the new chunks for next time. And when we do expand the new chunks, I will also want to clear them out, so that way, for future stuff, I can have them all flat. Or I'll just keep them natural, but I'll torch them up at the very least. That's what I'll probably end up doing. I think they'll look better for a thumbnail. I kept them natural, because then I can naturally hide some of the things that are less beautiful looking, like the spawners. Like where the little house would kind of block part of that off. Make it look less ugly. Which I think would be good. So probably won't take everything down, but I will definitely torch it all up. I'm also not going to water the sides for the new bit, because I don't want that in the thumbnail if I do turn this into a video. Although I think it probably won't be a video. But if I do, I don't want that in the thumbnail. Again, though, sleep every chance I get, because we want to speed it up to the end. And after we get all this, that's the last little thing we're doing, is just expanding, and then torching, and then we're good. Which means I'm gonna probably want that piece of coal over there once we get to it, which we're not at it yet, but once we get to it, I'll probably want that. Probably also want this coal as well. Again, though, once we get to it, I'm not at it yet. Guess I am at it right now. I mean, it's like right there, but I'll wait a bit till I go pick it all up. No, I didn't mean to do that. Boom. Torch. Did I grab the torch? I did. Yeah, it'll give us a lot of time, though, for Subnautica later, which is good. I do want to make progress on those. Probably over an hour to play Subnautica after eating everything. Probably over an hour. Which is good. Very good. Because as soon as we get in with that, we're gonna do some Oblivion, which I've been wanting to play for a while now, and I just recently got it. Like, not recently, but fairly recently. I've been waiting to play it until after we beat Subnautica. Below Zero. Which I think we're closing in on. I think we're probably, I don't know where we're at. I know I'm further than Jacksepticeye, and he's at 2/7. Like he has 7 parts, I am 2/7. I am guaranteed over 2/7. I haven't watched more than that. I will probably, when I have nothing to watch, put it on in the background, and then if he ever sees anything that I haven't done, I'll be like, ooh. Other than like random little things, like him finding a control room module or something else, like to control power or something like that. You have to find randomly in the water on his way to something. It's like, that don't really matter. Like, important locations. If it's anything important, then I'll be like, oh. You know, and be like, I need to do that. Oh, interesting. Listen, do that. But I'm further than him right now, so. At least 2/7 of the way through. I think we're hopefully at least half, but are we? I don't know. Probably not. I think after we explore these 2 places, maybe we're over half, maybe. Maybe. Keyword maybe. I don't know. What did I just do? I hit the wrong button. That's what I did. Then I'll sleep, and there'll be 99, and then I'll have a whole day to finish it up, and then on 100 we'll be done. And I don't think we'll need to go to 101. It'll be nice. Ouchie. Bank. Do a quick sleep. And then we'll be done here probably the next like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we'll be done with this, which I could have of course the whole days, but I don't have a whole lot to do anyway, so but I don't really want to start on a project that I won't be able to finish, so I'm just like, let's do it all now. Let's get it all the way now, get it all finished right now. So that will be a stack. No more cobblestone I need to get. I just need to get things like andesite and diorite and granite, and then go throw them all in the world forge. Boom, 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 boom. Right here, start. There we go, and now just andesite and granite. And of course gravel if there's any on this layer. Which there is. I have flint too, right? Yeah, okay. Cool, and then there's andesite about... Yeah, okay. Let's just get granite from over here.
Alright, I think that's all of the resources from this layer I can get. Let's head back down and throw these all in the world chunks, which should give me to the 16 stacks I need. 16 stacks, what? Whoa. 16 world cores, not 16 stacks of world cores. That'd be an insane amount. Let's take the 16 world cores though. All of these should craft into the 16, should. And then we should be good. Exciting. Very exciting. And then we're gonna play Subnautica for the last, like I said, an hour or something. Which is nice. Make some progress that I want to make. Place that down. Put into here the gravel starting out, and then andesite. Put in here diorite, granite, cobble. Diorite, granite, cobble. And that should be enough to get to 16. Let me check. 1, 2. I might be a little bit short, actually. Maybe. Okay, is this enough to get me to 16? Maybe. Just in case, let me mine a couple extra while waiting for that to all get turned into world cores. Maybe I'll need just a little bit extra, but then we'll have the 16 cores, and we can turn those into the 16 world chunks, and we can add an extra ring. And I'm gonna keep all the trees and stuff for the sake of the thumbnail, but I will put torches that we need to do, which means I will need to grab some coal from the chunk we were mining out. Also need to probably repair my tools. I don't need to, but I'm going to. Because currently we're on 99. So one more day, and we're at 100. Just one more night, and we're there. Did all that smelt? Not yet. Unfavor that. Let me speed it up by throwing in a whole chunk of there. Might be enough. Again, just in case, so let's keep mining. Worst case, I have an extra little tiny bit in there, which wouldn't hurt anything. I guess it might deleted, so maybe not. Throw an extra chunk. Just throw exactly the amount we need, though, to get to the 16 world course. Because I might move it after we expand. Although I might need to expand like even more for some stuff. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. The problem is these don't move fast enough for the actual world chunk loader. They load them. They take up the blocks quicker than this feeds them. Only that much left? I mean... No, I need a few more stacks. Which thankfully I have right here. A couple more too, so just keep mining this, and I should get all the stacks I need to fully complete this. Should be able to get the rest of these stacks of cobblestone I need for this. Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to need more cobblestone, probably. I can definitely get it, though, from this. So let's just mine the last little bit from here, which shouldn't take long at all. Throw it on in, and then we'll have the 16 cores. We can make the 16 new chunks.
I just need to torch them all up. Don't do anything with them but torch them up. The ocean, of course, I won't be torching up. I don't have seed pickles to light it up or nothing like that. So, or lanterns or nothing that wouldn't really affect the water. I guess lanterns would, because it would like a little air bubble. But regardless, I'm not gonna go worry about lighting it up. I'm just going to light. Well, I am gonna worry about lighting it up. I'm just gonna light up the ocean. But we're gonna expand a whole ring around. We're not gonna put the new water buckets or new water spots on or anything. We're just gonna expand. That means let me write down on here. Expanding a ring of chunks. End slash outro. Cool. Grab that. Let's throw it in here. It needs, yeah, it just needs a little bit more. And I mean a little more, like a few blocks, and we're good. And we're about to hit 100 too, so hopefully we get this all done. Hopefully we'll get this all done in time. Should be able to. Maybe. I think we definitely will, if not we'll go to 101, but be able to get to just 100 and then end it, I think, because I'm probably not planning to do another 100 on it anyways, unless you guys really want me to for the VODs channel. Probably not the main channel, because I'll probably switch to do more horror. I can't imagine this video though, this out of sight video, will do worse with the amount of promo I can make from it too, because it's gonna be longer. I can't imagine. Like, I can't really imagine it's gonna do worse than the Minecraft video that's like maybe gonna hit 200 views. Like, that's awful. That's like a tenth of my channel. That is horrible. I can't imagine it's gonna do worse than that. I'll probably do just as good as that, in which case I'm like, fuck it, horror. Because I can always just do more things like Fear Nightfall for fun. That will do good. Or more fun video ideas, like Subnautica horror mod, which I think would be a lot of fun.
I do think that'd be a lot of fun. It's called Red Plague.
Pretty cool looking. I don't know how I get it. It might just be on Nexus mods though.
Might be on Nexus mods, I don't know.
I definitely think it'd be fun though. And I wouldn't do that anytime soon, because of course there's the FNAF game that comes out soon that I'd want to do a video on first.
And then I'd probably want to do 5 scary games after that, and then after all those, I'd probably be like, okay, let's do more Fear Nightfall and or this horror mod, if I go more heavily into horror, which I imagine I probably will, because horror has always done good for me in the past. The only thing it didn't do good was like random videos, like I think Doors didn't do good, Pilgrim didn't do good. Were both of those videos awful? Hell yeah. Those are probably both some of the worst, like, not only, like, content-wise, but, like, clickability-wise. Because, like, there was just nothing to the title or the sustenance or anything. Pilgrim was fun, though. I will say that. Pilgrim was fun. Fun little Lethal Company-like clone. I'm so upset, though, I missed, like, with the time I was away from horror, like, so many good trends I should have done for me being away from variety and horror. Maybe it'll be more variety, I don't know. I'll probably just be more horror. Probably. Maybe I still do a Liza P video, but probably not. Probably just things that are more horror, like games like Subnautica 2 or things like that that are adjacent at the very least. Maybe that's enough. Maybe it's right there. Dude. I'm gonna guess 3 more blocks, and if that's accurate, that's crazy. 3 more blocks, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Whoa, it was exactly 3. That's crazy. It was actually 3 more. Okay, that's the 16 cores. Let's go make the 16 chunk spawners so we can make the 16 new chunks. And then we're good to expand a whole ring around. And I will, of course, need torches for that. So I'm going to have to stop and grab the rest of the little coal spots that were uncovered up above here. Can't forget the bed.
No, we'll have 100 be like the final. I was like, we could sleep and then do it on 100, but actually, I will do that. We'll do that. Then on a day 100, we'll go around placing making the chunks and placing the torches. Go grab those coal though. Yo, the bet on me. There's like 2 spots for coal from the right, one right here, and then one somewhere. Yoink, and right there. There we go. That will be good for torches. And now let's head back up. And we're currently on day 100. So the last thing I'm going to do is make these world cores, place them down, make the new chunks, and light up the new chunks. And then everything else will be kept for next time if you guys want me to do more. Grab out this little bit of sticks I have, as well as whatever else. I don't even know if there's 3 in there. Grab out that, and I think that's all the sticks I have. I'm going to need more. For sure, I'm going to need more. I'll have to cut down a tree real quick as well. But for now, let me grab out the stack of copper and make the 16 chunk spawners. I can also put up things like the flint and the rest of this extra copper that I don't need on me. But yeah, before we make the new chunks, let's make a... Where's the bone meal? Where's the dark oak trees and where's the bone meal? They're in here. I see. Let's make a tree real quick, cut it down, and then with that, we can make the new chunk. I should also probably repair my tools real fast. Why? Why not? It was one in the spawner. That sounded like it was my left. Oh, so I like freaked out a little bit. Done this real quick. Make it all into sticks. Maybe not all of it, but make some sticks out of it. There we are. That should be plenty. Put the rest of this away. Make some sticks. And then I can make some new torches for the new world core. That's probably plenty. Put the rest of this up. And that should definitely be plenty for the new chunks. Put up also the coal. And let's make these new chunks. I'm going to need some temporary blocks, though, for placing these on. Do I have any good temporary blocks? Stone slabs. Those are pretty good. Let me actually, before I place them though, repair all my tools for next time as well. I want to start fresh next time. And I should have plenty of mobs in here to repair. So it should be quick. Very quick. Well, that was one quick repair. Wait until they build up. I'll let them build up while I place the new chunks. Although when I place the new chunks, this is going to become less efficient. Hopefully that won't be a problem, though. Let's throw out all these. Don't need any of those. I'll wait until this fills back up to repair another time. For now, let's expand out and place the new world chunks. Let's do 3 at a time. Because I should be able to just boom, boom, boom. And I should be able to just boom, boom, boom. Oh god, what just happened? What's interesting is the cobblestone slabs actually stayed. And I didn't expect them to do that. I have a beach! I didn't expect them to do that. So we'll just keep some, like, dirt on me so I can fill in any spots that are gonna end up like that. Let's do all the corners first, and then we'll do the little inner bits. Or I guess I can place them all now, and then we'll do them all at once. And then torch them all up. Yeah, I'll do them all at once and then torch them all up in one go. At the very least, we'll have the chunks added. That would be good. Actually, we'll just do a chunk at a time. We'll just do one chunk as we go and go around and place multiple at once. There shouldn't be anything here, so do that. World core. Boop. One more out in this water. Boom. Nice. I'm getting a lot of area. This is apparently just a pond, actually. I thought this would be more like a lake, but it looks like it's more like a pond. Go all the way around expanding, and then we'll just worry about torching up really, really quickly before anything spawns. God dang it. God dang it. I will have to worry though about quickly torching up before we get to day 101. If we go to day 101, maybe I will. I mean, it still counts. It's technically like, I think it might still be within 100 days. I don't know. I'll still do it anyways, even if. This kind of blocks off everything I made though, so maybe I shouldn't have expanded yet. Maybe I should have waited till next time, but I wanted to expand, so I did. Boom. Another chunk. With more deeper down water. That's what I wanted. And then we just need to hurry really quickly to torch up everything. Dude, I have like a full-on ocean out this way. This is good. I wanted a full-on ocean. I don't know what this new chunk is. I think right here, though, for sure is a new chunk. Part of the new chunk. Maybe? No, I have land right... Yeah, okay. I think right there is a new chunk. There we go. Did I go all the way around? No, I need to go here to there. And then I have the rest of them all made. And then I just needed to do the rest of everything. Make sure they're all torched up. And then we're good. And that's everything I wanted to do in the 100 days. And then next time, we can use things like this ocean over here to get a drowned farm, and we'll also get a automatic cobblestone farm, which should be able to make me work and get these chunks a lot, and I mean a lot quicker. Okay, this next chunk's going to be a little more tricky because I have to go out in the water to do it. Shouldn't be an issue though, just place it right there. Should be out into the open, and then ocean. I have ocean. Oh my god, I have ocean. All right, before we repair the rest of my pickaxes, which would be good to do with all the mobs right now. Actually, it'll be quick. I'll do a quick repair, and then we need to hurry and torch up everything, which I might be doing during the nighttime. But regardless, I'll get everything torched up. It's so crazy. I have like an actual world around me now. Mainly because I haven't cut the trees down, but regardless. I wonder how that affects the underground, too. That actually might have opened up some, like, caves I don't really want to deal with. We'll definitely make this less efficient, but now that I don't need experience as much, it isn't as much of an issue. I have a lot of experience now. There you go. Good enough. Things are mostly repaired. Drop off all the random stuff I don't need to carry on me, and I for sure don't need on me. Alright, let's torch everything up. I want to keep in my normal torching pattern. Which means... I don't know what that means, actually. I think right here was a corner, right? So then right here's a corner. How was I torch? Actually, I'm going to wait till next time to torch it up. I'm going to let it be a little dangerous. I just want to kind of look around, though. Oh my god, there's a lot of golems thing. There's a lot of iron in there while I was mining. Oh my god. That might come in handy next time. Let's drop off, though, everything I don't need. I was going to torch it up, but I think we'll wait until next time to torch it up. So we'll keep the torches on me so I can kind of remember what I want to do next time. Never placed it down before. We'll wait until next time, though, to torch it up. I want to really quickly, though, look and appreciate what new things we have to look forward to if we do another 100. Notably, things like the ocean for drowns, which you can do drown farms out of. I think I saw a beach. We have, of course, a bunch more dark oak, as well as some birch, and things like mushrooms and oak. And it looks like we start to have a beach. That's very nice. Maybe we can get a turtle with this. Highly unlikely with how small it is. Little more sand, though, around here, which is nice, because we can use that for glass, which is good. I'm just going to let that go in the ocean. I don't even care. They'll flow off the edge. You'll be fine. Looks like those some more, quite a bit of sand and beach, even if we, especially if we expand even more. But we get those now, as well as an entire part of an ocean that we can turn into a drown farm, which is very, very nice. Drives me nuts. It's just a lot. The torch placement is a lot. It's very well lit up. It's the torch placement. It's like that. Very well lit up. Instead of random. It's all planned. Either way, we'll save everything else for next time. Next time we'll worry about lighting it all up. We'll keep everything around me right now as danger. I haven't had danger in this world in a while. Except for when I almost died a little bit ago. And I don't want to sleep off today 101. I had a little danger a while ago with dealing with those guys. But now that I have, well, full god gear. And don't really have to worry too much about that. So, we'll leave a little bit of danger for next time. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit. Alright. That's all of Chunk by Chunk. And if I want to make that a video, or decide to, I will do an outro on it. Regardless, Slod Frogs, I hope you enjoyed Chunk by Chunk. We'll be back tomorrow with more Limelight. Exciting. We'll be mining mainly. That's probably it. We'll probably just be making the tunnel. Well, we'll be making the tunnel, I guess, is the main thing. We're making the tunnel for the mining area. Not just mining, making the tunnel for the mining sector, and then probably mining, because I do need a lot of redstone and gold, notably redstone, but also gold, mainly redstone though. For us, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you, Bud Frogs.